Can you navigate around it here? Jumps right on out. It gets clipped, unfortunately. Because it comes from obviously so far and wide. You got to be really careful of that.
Bit of an ambitious jump over there. Like, I like the idea, but you do have to be aware of the side switch on that block. It's not going to work. And Yon Angel taking immediate screen control again, going aggressive as he wants to keep Halibel at bay. And he is also being very reactive with those feints on the Ghost as well. Knows sometimes he's got to stop before he gets caught out.
Oh, I like the DP there. That interaction is countering that jump in.
Yeah, Paul set up once again, going for that crouching medium kick right there to try and make things work out, but not going to happen. Another nice check from Yon Angel right there, who does give himself more setups. However, he's got nowhere near enough off for Lavushka. You're probably going to see some slower gameplay from him right now, Ruzu.
Oh, yeah, the low forward confirmed. Beautifully done there. What you got? Oh, yeah.
Checks him after all that. Nice from Yon Angel right there. Puts him on minimal life. Has that juggle. Going to be trying to get him closer to the corner because it's going to be one sliver away from game one going to Yon Angel. Good perfect parry. Another good perfect parry. 3 perfect parries in a row from Halibel right there, Ruzu.
He can do it. I'm awesome. Oh, another one. Oh, just bring him in through, baby. You know.
He does
no
get
more.
caught.
That's enough now.
Stop. My man was collecting like they were doing Infinity Stones, you know?
But you know what, right? Yon Angel is on that loser side. He's got a lot of work to do, unfortunately. Of course, being on that loser side, you've got to earn 6 wins, right?
Yep. Against Halibel as well, man. That's not an easy ask in any circumstance.
Absolutely. Let's see how things pan out.
Trying to be safe. Short kick waves. Okay, Yon Angel can't catch that one because he's been defensive with that parry hold. Oh, the amnesia there, not going to work out. So Halibel able to get that damage in once more. Still trading turns back and forth though at the moment, Ruzu.
Absolutely. The stride box, apply some extra pressure there. Careful now, yes, baited into parrying, capitalizing that punish counter throw, forcing the burnout. Great clip there from Halibel, going to go for the Denjin charge. And walking, look how he walked into that corner. That's acertation right there. That is iron here to send a message. Lavushka, oh, you got the tricky those, but they look like they're pressing roundabouts. I promise you, it's all time.
He looks like he's sitting there doing like DDR, trying to get himself set up to get in close, but he is both in burnout. Does get that one, be safe there, and he does get that chip scenario in the end. Yon Angel managing to make this one work out and survives even against Halibel's slow but formidable approach. And so in the second round, 2 bars of advantage for Halibel. You're really not going to see that level 3 often from him, are you?
I love how he blocked that overhead because he got hit by it so much in that winners finals. But right now, and really applying some safe kind of strings which lead into an opportunity, right? Oh yeah.
Quick DR in there, more like a jump scare. Denjin right there, getting the hit. Will be backing him up towards the corner, but backdash call out from Yon Angel, gets that punish counter. Portal set up once again. Decent safe, not wanting to over-aggress with just under 2 bars. What a check on that DR in from Halibel right there.
Absolutely. What a lovely combo right there. Perfect parry bites through the forward. Just a forward throw. Gonna look for an opportunity. Great parry. Doesn't DI. Careful now. Biting right on through that string. Not true to the bite. So he gets that lovely level 1. And actually looking a bit more confident there because what is happening right now is that Halibel's controlling so much space.
Yep.
But Yon Angel's really fighting back and he's capitalizing on instances where he gets an interaction. Okay, I'm going to get a bit of damage here, a bit of damage here. It's adding up quite nicely.
He's alternating is what I'd say because he's also showing great respect in those situations where he's willing to walk himself all the way back to the corner, for example. That's working sometimes, but when you give Halibel that much room to breathe, it can be a bit of a risk, you know?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, again, the dome has to be cracked. He doesn't want to leave it in one piece. Oh, yeah, the malice comes right on through. Drive reversal. Nice chunk. Lavushka confirm. I like this. Might go for a side switch potentially. No, he's going to go for the full chunk. Force the drive bar to bleed, and that's what he wants.
Massive drive gauge damage, and he tacks him on with the damage right there as well. Good pickups from Yon Angel. That tap parry, he was actually low enough. The tap parry was enough.
Yep. Oh.
Now Halibel having to survive, and he's got 1 bar. Could be a sick cash out incoming. Careful.
Oh
my
God. No, that's cheeky. You cheeky.
Still the damage, still the down back.
Tatsu's
over. Halibel, what maneuvering right there. Still getting hit by these chip scenarios, but he's fine. He's not going to die here. Halibel's got a chance.
He absolutely has. 40 seconds on the clock right now. Plenty of time to work with. Parry's right on through. Doesn't tap a parry once again for that turbulent. OD departure on the screen. Just needs to chip or get touch right now, does Yon Angel. He still has got a mountain to climb.
Perfect parry right there. He's trying to get in close, but 23 seconds left on the clock. We're starting to dwindle. We're starting to wait. Halibel knows that action must be taken soon, but Lavushka to say a stop sign. You're not coming in yet. Still holding on, and he gets caught.
Goodness, that is... damn, I wonder what Halibel might consider now. Character select.
Is it a breather? Is it a character?
I think Oh, we see him. We can hear the clicks.
I hear you, I think.
Yeah, I think it's just take a moment.
All right, come on.
We
Do
forget. Yeah. Will we get the yeah? They might even click back in. We'll see. Yeah. Oh no. No, yes.
We're being teased with this run, I swear, Bruiser. It's ridiculous. But no, back into the action here as we get the third game coming up. Yon Angel on the verge of resetting the bracket. Halibel, though, taking a moment to pause to think, and he's immediately launching in with maximum aggression.
Absolutely. Doesn't want to let him have a chance to breathe right now. The thing is, you've got to reset the momentum, and if you keep going instant rematch, right, that's where he's feeling that. He's feeling himself, right? Don't want that.
Oh, big pick up with a punish counter throw right there, and that will be damage to the drive gauge pivotally as well. With punish is going to be able to do that as well. OD secures it. Nothing but damage, and that is going to force Yon Angel to go aggressive. He knows he can capitalize and get this over the finish line, but Ruzu, how does he do it? Oh, the pickup!
No, he get clipped by the shadow, and that's going to be chip. Nonetheless, he had
reset
nothing
point.
to get through. Yes, he absolutely is on reset point. And Yon Angel this is looking like a completely different kind of set right now compared to winners finals.
It's that momentum, like you said. Yes, the respect is there, but he's timing it so well, alternating his options perfectly. It's like Halibel is getting caught out a lot, but that's a good catch right there. Punish counter throw. Now it's his turn to try and damage that drive gauge. Stops him just in time.
Absolutely. The fierce is coming through. Parries in response. Great anti-air. And anti-airs have been really on point for Yon Angel today. I don't think he's even missed one, actually.
Those crouching heavy punches have been pivotal. I think he actually did get one scenario in the previous set against Halibel where he jumped over, but just one.
Yeah, so, you know, nothing to follow up there. Confident in the spend. Again, the throw looping.
Oh my god, this game is full of throw and looping.
So it really is.
Shouts to Shuckle. That art is so good with the head on it.
Oh my goodness.
But no, that is going to be a survival attempt from Halibel right here. Yon Angel goes aggressive and does have those 3 bars stocked. Really wants that damage. Not meant to be just yet, and he does miss the spacing, so Halibel gets a turn back here.
Constant aggression. No Lavushka just yet. Again, the anti-air comes into play. OD Torblin to regain space. Drive rushes right on through.
Okay, perfect parry.
No way,
oh my god!
That was a buffered perfect parry into super. This is the thing that Halibel could do. We saw option select earlier. Phenomenal. Like, he needs to start implementing that a little bit more in instances like that. Gorgeous.
Regardless of the circumstances behind it, Ruzu, it's just so cool that you can acknowledge that you can do that. When you see the change and it does things like that, it's so good. But either way, Halibel trying to fight back, get him in this corner. Yon Angel spacing, trying to go forward, and he does get a punish. DP though, self-imposed burnout from Halibel here. He's going to try and ride it out and get this round.
Oh my goodness.
And he does!
Beautiful. He's keeping himself alive. Does not want to have to go for a reset. That is does not want to deal with that, basically. Let's put it that way. But right now, again with the aggression, instant aggression. We saw that with the game he just won. Again, the round start, instant aggression. Yon Angel has to keep an eye on that now for the next one. Next round, rather.
It does feel like the tempo has shifted a little bit because Yon Angel was getting you some convincing round starts in the first 2 games. Not so much now. Perfect parry right there, but he can't get the punish. However, that quick stop does allow him to walk in and get that punish counter throw. Really good awareness from Halibel once again, Ruzu.
Absolutely. And here he's got the massive advantage here of that big life lead. He's just going to have to keep an eye on, okay, how do I keep this life lead? And also, I find opportunities like this. Again, locked into the corner. What you got? Oh my, the meaty fireballs are always going to be kind of most of the options that JP's going to throw at you here.
He's so respectful of these throws at the moment as well. I think that
a bit too respectful, I think.
I would say I agree, because at the moment, he's mostly just took the throw, and I think maybe tried amnesia and backdash once.
Yeah.
Ooh, good anti-air again. Still so consistent with that, but another perfect parry from Halibel to get in there quick. Not going to work out. Good confirm from Yon Angel to just get himself back to full screen. Ooh, crouching right there to get things started, but he doesn't get the full tag on, a little bit too short.
I'm not having it, mate. Poor geezer.
Got to be careful. Going for the spacing once again. Solar Plexus trying to catch him once more. Not meant to be again. As we trade, we try and find the aggression. We try and take our turn. Yon Angel, though.
Oh my god, the walk forward aggression. That is dead, by the way. Sweet dreams. That is going to be leading into level 3. Shin, Shoryuken, 2-2. This is the potential now for reset or to take the tournament.
He did the exact same thing, by the way, when he did walk up from full screen into crouching medium kick. And he got that confirm and killed off that then as well.
But you know what? Those are the kind of things that work. Yeah, you keep your opponent on the toes. Like, what are they going to do? Are they going to drive at me? I think it's going to press a button here. Or they're just trying to gain space. But actually, to throw out a button when you're walking forward is such... Like, okay, I'm showing you I'm in charge. Again, the aggression.
Yeah.
See, and the thing is, Yon Angel's got to pick up on that now, because you can't let him get aggressive on you every start round.
Perfect parry there. He's so consistent at getting these perfect parries against all of these projectile options from Yon Angel. Manages to get in there quick enough to get that crouch and medium punch and fight back. Spike is there. Bit of safety net as we go for the aggression, but still Halibel down backs. He waits. Happy to be patient once again, and still ever so nice with those spacings on the donkey kicks, Ruzu.
Absolutely. The throw forward, departure on screen. Yon Angel fighting right on back. Gets him to jump, but doesn't capitalize on anything there. No Bailina. Good low forward to check him. On the approach to sweep, and that should be the round right there. We are potential for reset point here.
We are on the verge. Yon Angel has got to get this one over the finish line, though. You can never, ever count Halibel out. And so, we go to round 2. Will this be where fate gets inverted? We'll find out. Drive reverse at the very least says, get off me. Even if Halibel gets the first hit, it doesn't amount to anything.
Absolutely. Oi, the malice. So far, reaching barely used by many JP plays. Very punishable.
Yeah,
I believe that minus 14, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, that kind of thing you have to be really wary of. Throw it out very sparingly. Yeah, we did not want to take the throw, punch down throw.
Oh, we tried to feint it there. That was a good idea, but now he's been thrown to the corner. Yon Angel's got to have such good composure because here comes the throws again.
Oh,
finally goes for the tech option on the third one.
Oh
Tries
my!
it again. Not punished. Oh, not again!
Oh my God! No level 3. Takes the throw. Will he take another one? He does. Careful now. You can't take too many, and he gets the throw again. We are on potential now for taking the tournament or the reset.
3 bars on both sides. Final round gameplay between these two. It is do or die for Yon Angel's bracket life here, Ruzu.
Oh,
and he backs off, being a bit more respectful, but being a bit safer. Crouch and medium kick to get things started, and we are going towards that corner so quick.
Absolutely. Collarbone breaker once again. Level 3 on both sides. They want to spend it here and now. Goes for the overhead once again. Good block from Yon Angel. Lavushka, use it here and now. Get you in the mix. Parries on through. Beautiful Bailina to catch him on the jump back. Really nice choice there.
Hyper awareness from Yon Angel right there, and he needs it. That's a really good decision making from him. Good blocks from Halibel right there though, and he's going to fight back. Ready to just be safe as he goes in further. Still not finding the hit. The two of them going back and forth in this scenario. No! He catches him at least. He gets the catch, but puts him back again at full screen with not a lot of resources to work with.
Oh my God!
He got it!
Stop it! Shinjukin going to be used, right? Okay.
3-bar threshold. He wants to go back above.
Oh my God. That is looking dire. Hands on deck now. Let's see who is going to be clipping. The throw again. We take another throw. Departure. There we go, sir.
Yeah, we'll see. Perfect parry in the corner again. Halibel really trying to make things work once more. Gets that perfect parry as he keeps the momentum up on the defense. Yon Angel trying to clutch it out. 2 bars to his name, Muzu.
Oh my God.
He's got to go for it. Setting himself up towards the corner.
We are locked down. Lavushka going to come through once again. Drive reversal. Does not want to deal with it. Lavushka on wake up. What you got, baby? Parries through. Oh my God, he takes the hit!
He gets
and
it!
There we go!
Damage is there! No, why didn't he extend? Yon Angel's going to still find that hit, but Halibel walks forward, sets him up for the OT portals. Solar plexus is there.
Oh my God!
The
DP, fireball, and he gains the tournament. Halibel is your champion for Hessen Crash 22. Sir, oh my God.
Oh my God, he was so close. And I saw that forward heavy kick. I was like, he's got to have it. And unfortunately, the composure at the last moment wasn't meant to be. But let's make some noise for these two first of all. You know, ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the grand finalists right there. Yon Angel and GG Halibel.
Absolutely amazing showing. Oh my God. That was one of my favorite sets I've actually seen for a very, very long time. Like, I'm absolutely astounded. Sinjal's just got the, shout out to Sinjal, he's got the PC. Do you want to just glamorize it a little bit more?
Yeah, I was going to say, we stood aside, like, you know, he's got the view, he's got the view.
But that was amazing grand finals, I've got to say, man. That was, I must have been banning him from the chat, but you know what?
It looks like Vitas is going to do the announcement ceremony for our medalists here. I'm not sure. Oh, Jay's doing it.
I believe so.
Let Jay Free's voice take it away for you guys. We'll stay quiet for now. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Let's let this medal ceremony rock out.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, before we get into the award ceremony, once again, can I get a massive round of applause for this Street Fighter 6 Top 8? In third place, it's your favorite Ryu player coming from Germany. Put your hands together for Semi 28. In second place, put your hands together for Yon Angel. But of course, there can only be one winner. Make some noise for GG Halibel! And you're not going on empty-handed. We got a trophy. Towards the camera.
Mad Gaming. Mad Gaming, yes.
There's a little bonus. You're taking home a gaming PC provided by Mad Gaming.
晚上好，晚上好。等一下啊，因为我现在收到那个去 EWC 的工作人员的信件了。现在他文章里面是写我可以带一位朋友去，所以我现在可能需要没办法很快速的回复你们讯息。
And shout outs to our top three, of course, three absolutely incredible competitors right there in Semi, Yon Angel, and Halibel. Shout outs to Bunjo as well with that top 4 placement, just shy, but a really brilliant overall top 8 of Street Fighter 6 wins right there.
Shout out to all the top 8, they were amazing today. You're absolutely phenomenal. And you know what?
我现在正在
Of course.
我现在正有点忙碌。
But you know what? It was just fantastic. I can't wait to watch that back because it was such exceptional play from both players. They both deserve to win in my eyes.
Yeah, of course.
But just DJ Halibel, great composure there and just kind of get the last tackle chip at the end. But you know what can I say? Phenomenal play, and it's been an exceptional Street Fighter 6 here at Hessen Crash Xxii. You know, it's been amazing setups. I know, obviously,
of course,
the setups have been all PC.
All PC, yeah.
PC. And you know what? Like, it makes a difference, right? It makes a difference.
It does. It was very smooth. I saw the temperatures on like those GPUs yesterday when I was like looking at the water coolers.
Right.
Some of them were sitting at, like still down at 30 degrees.
Right. Well, I was in the PS5 section, right, playing City of the Wolves, and then I went over to. I basically felt I was in hell.
I was like, I'm going from pure heat to just it's cool.
What's the difference? What's going on? Like, how can we be in the same room and suddenly like it's cold here, but like it's warm here? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, of course. But yeah, for the record, Nabil, we don't know. Like if we do get the info, we'll maybe put a tweet out. But like Muscle Noob said before, it's the reach into the bag and pull the specs out the hat type deal.
That's right. Mystery. It's all a mystery.
It's still a sick thing though. Like a free PC, bro. That's so insane. Thank you to Mad Gaming for doing that. Like that's really good.
Gaming. Yeah, absolutely. But I think we are going to close it out there.
For Muscle Noob, the graphics card is a 5060.
5060.
5060. So you know. But I think we're going to close it out there. So it's been an absolute pleasure, my friend.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much.
Amazing stuff. And I just can't wait to commentate some more Street Fighter in the future. But that was amazing stuff from Hessen Crash. That was great stuff. We don't go anywhere. We still got some City of the Wolves. I'm not sure anything else is coming up besides that.
City of the Wolves is ongoing. Maybe Skullgirls might be still going. Like we have got a lot of side game streams going on right now.
Yeah, we've got other streams. So there's 2 other streams, 2BCU2 and Zero Fundies, I believe it is. So check those streams out if you're interested in those games. But it's been an absolute pleasure, sir. It's been amazing stuff here. Don't go anywhere. City of the Wolves will be back. We'll be back soon.
Of course.
It's been a pleasure. Myself, Ruzu, and of course my lovely friend, sir. See you soon.
Thank you very much and goodbye.
PlayStation tournaments are on PS5, featuring the biggest games, more players, and more ways to win. Get ready to compete on a global stage. With new and exciting daily tournaments, all at the press of a button. So whether you're a seasoned competitor or just starting, come for the challenge and leave with glory and incredible prizes. It's time to join the competition. Sign up now on PS5.
PlayStation PlayStation
care to get up again. But I won't spend my whole life philosophizing. I just take what's mine, I'm on it. Destiny be damned. You and I, the walls are free to run, ignoring all the signs. Jump their lights, crossing over, join together, headlines. When I will it be is done on time, and the alpha of the back will hit again. Yeah, I'm riding the circle of
这个好像没有 SWC 吧？好像没有。等我一下，我现在正处于忙碌的状态中。对，我现在正在了解这一件事情。对啊，我有写信回去问，然后看一下他会讲什么。他这个没有讲清楚。 因为上次他传讯息给我的时候是说他会跟我核对比较详细的资讯，但是他这个其实他并不详细啊。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hessen Crash 22, the 15th anniversary, and we're here to cap off the show with Fatal Fury City of the Wolves Top 8. My name is Jay Free. Next to me, I got my brother Jesus. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty well because this top 8 is ridiculously stacked. This entire tournament has been crazy. You should have been watching it the entire time, and if you weren't in the archives somewhere, you gotta watch it. But this is going to be absolutely insane.
Absolutely, we got European talent, we got international talent.
他这个非常不详细。
traveling to this tournament because it is the final qualification spot for the esports world.
然后他这个信
national talent here present in Hessen Crash, Frankfurt, 22nd installment, 15th anniversary. Sinjo has been doing this for 50 years. Massive shout outs. But the first set we gotta come up on the stage.
Yeah, that's going to be actually one of the highlights, I think.
Yes,
for a lot of people.
absolutely.
Because Dai is very much like the crowd favorite. You know, he comes from Germany. He's like a really likable dude. Then Leffen, kind of like, you know, a lot of the time, kind of playing the villain a lot and stuff.
啊，他有讲了，他有讲了，
exactly,
朋友的费用包含在内。
That's going to be a banger, and it's really tough to call.
我看到了，他马上回了。
Absolutely, Leffen also barely qualifying for AWC. A couple of weeks back, Headstomper got second, lost to Dark Angel in a 3-1 set. So this is his final chance to get into EWC. But Dai, the way he's been playing yesterday, absolutely ridiculous. Barely dropped any games. Winner's side top 8. I do believe we are getting into it already.
Wait, they're having issues, it seems. By the way they're reacting.
So, for those who don't know, it's been incredibly warm, hot, whatever you want to call it here. It's like 34 degrees centigrade. So, we are going to have like quick breaks between every other set because we do want to switch out PS5s as much as possible. We don't want the tech to be the limiting factor between these two.
好爽啊！
An unfortunate set where Cien like had some input issues thanks to potential.
我看看我要带谁。
Exactly.
我看看我要带
Want
谁
the skill to be the determining factor, not the hardware. So we are going to be swapping PS5s out regularly during this top 8. So if there are small breaks or little pieces of downtime in between the sets, that's why now we want to ensure that the top players are getting the experience that they absolutely deserve. Some people are coming all the way from China, Singapore, Greece as well.
The only thing we're kind of missing, like when it comes to representation for this scene, I guess, is like Latin American players.
Yeah.
Nobody from that area traveled here. But other than that, we have basically the entire star-studded lineup.
带老布哦，哎，对哦，可是我不知道我妈。
Omar from Saudi Arabia, we got Sizzy or XYZZY. I actually asked him, like, how do you pronounce your name? He's like, yeah, whatever you prefer.
Okay, I'm going to keep it Sizzy then because that's.
我看有没有女生要跟我去。
Young from China, Cien from Singapore, of course, Kate Top from Greece, and then ET from China, who I think already qualified for EWC, but he's looking for, more importantly, that SWC qualifying spot. It's not just EWC on the line, but also SNK World Championship. So there's two things they're playing for here.
Exactly.
So if ET does win, the EWC spot goes, of course, to the second player.
Yeah, but also the SWC spot was actually just announced like somewhat more recently. So I think that's why we got a bunch of like last week or two signups as well that added to this stacked tournament.
Yeah, of course, Hessen Crash this year, record-breaking attendance, over 330 people attending, breaking multiple records for them. So that's always good to see. Once again, shout-outs to the entire 2BCU crew who have been working day and night the last 72, even longer hours. And with this heat, I mean, you can see it in our faces. We are hot, we're sweltering, the crowd is sweltering as well. They're ready to get into action and make sure you stay hydrated in these type of temperatures because, you do not, you need the water in this heat.
Absolutely.
It's insane.
Yeah. But let's hope these players are hydrated and ready. I think things are starting to function. No, wait, maybe not. We're still working things out. Monitors now being brought in. Maybe that was an issue.
Are we going to see? I mean, I love that at least the production is making sure that the players, once again, that the hardware is not the limiting factor. You want the human element, the skill, the actual skill to be the deciding factor. You don't want to lose to like a laggy monitor or a laggy PS5.
Also, like, sometimes it's hard to tell, right? And you don't want to have that seed of doubt. You're like, I wonder if this hadn't been laggy or something. So better make sure there are no complaints. Let's keep it fair.
But I think all the eyes are, as you said, are going to be on the hometown hero, Dai, the sole German representative. There's 3 EU representations in top 8, them being, of course, Leffen and Dai. So the unfortunate European team killed the first set of the day.
It's happening in Europe, in top 8. I mean, that's fair enough.
Could be worse. Could be worse. But of course, K-Top, hailing from Greece, also in that loser side, top 8 is going to play ET. Later on, but that's insane. The ET is already in losers bracket. Yeonwoo and Xian as well, which could be a grand final set in any other tournament.
Pretty much. Like actually, like Yeonwoo, I wasn't aware of him before now. Same as K-Top. Like so, those are like kind of surprise shows for me. And also Abu Omar. Like they showed up and proved immediately that they are on this level and deserve to be here, and that's why they are here.
So Yeonwoo participate a lot in online and more regional tournaments in his home country of China. I think this is actually his first time traveling internationally for City of the Wolves.
I can absolutely imagine it, because I find it hard to believe that he wouldn't have at least like made top 16 or something at any other major than his
absolutely. I was trying to look up information about players that we might not be as familiar with. Yeah, and for Yeonwoo, there was surprisingly little I could find. So that's always good to see. But he's all the way from China to Frankfurt, Hessen Crash. It's always a good thing to see. But also players like Abu Omar and both Sizzy, who, especially in Sizzy's case, the fact he's not already qualified for EWC just speaks volumes about the level of competition that we're seeing in City of the Wolves right now.
It's like players coming, like we talked about.
然后我顺便问了，他说他们没有导游或翻译，所以
It's like one of those games where we really see like the scenes mix, and it's
and I was
所以要
talking
靠
to
自己。
C4 before this as well. This game, the City of the Wolves, the reason why we see so many legacy talent still do so well this game plays a lot like an early to mid 2010s fighting game. Of course, there's some modern aspects, especially the rev gauge, how that works. It's very modern, it's very new. But the way, the way with chip works, traditional meterless, invincible reversals, it's very much like it feels a bit like Street Fighter 4, but it's SNK Street Fighter 4. I know that's sacrilege to some of you in the chat. I'm so sorry, but for the people who need a little bit of reference, that's how it feels.
带日本阿残，日本阿残很想去吧。
Like I don't know. I think the just defense and hyper defense options kind of liken it in my mind more a bit to third strike, with like especially the red parry to the
with parries.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
I can see that.
Yeah, like Garo, like Fatal Fury has always been like a little closer to Street Fighter than KOF has been. But yeah, this is like the first one in so long.
Was it like 3 decades or something like that? Something
like
crazy?
15 to 20 years, I'm not sure. But like a long time. Garo, the one that like just gets called Garo, even though Garo is technically
Mark
just the Japanese name.
It's basically famous.
三个来了
in Japan, it's called Garu City of the Wolves.
This one,
yeah. So this one. Yeah, so once again, chat, for those who just tuned in, we are currently in the process of swapping out some hardware. There were a couple of issues that Dai and Leffen, noticed. But of course, we have the Mad Respect Challenge. Luckily for y'all, you have 1.5 Germans on the mic. I'm half German. I'm pretty sure Cheese is German. So we have a Mad Respect campaign. We're being supported by Mad Gaming in Office. Post a clip of the best action in the games you've seen as like a fair play moment, and you have a chance to win a gaming PC from Mad Gaming and Office. The only thing I have to do is tag at Mad Gaming Office and to be
哇，他可以带朋友去 EWC， 这样真的很爽。然后我有信件问他，包含朋友的机票、签证、交通跟餐费吗？他说朋友的费用已包含在内。
So everyone here in the crowd, you better
这很爽
make sure you have the chance of winning a game PC, right? Who doesn't want a free PC?
So if you see any sick plays, any action that impresses, you can post something like that. Or if you see something that really strikes you as a fair play moment,
exactly.
Kind of a loose definition, but I'm sure people can figure it out and put their own definitions in there and get with surprises.
Emotions run very high. We see the occasional pop off, but it's so important to still be respectful towards your opponent. I mean, you can pop off, but we always need either the fist bump or the handshake. It is a sport, and we need sportsmanship. As a scene, I think that's so incredibly important.
I think one of the things that actually, like, especially at a high level, if you play against somebody and you don't respect them, it can make it harder to beat them.
Absolutely.
So you like showing them respect is kind of a way of like, you know, acknowledging that you need to try hard, and like they deserve your respect.
Yeah.
And then
It goes back to like never underestimate your opponent.
Yeah.
But also never let them know your next move. But it looks like we are slowly getting situated. I hear the game being booted up. We are situated at the desk. So let's get into the matchup real quick. Leffen, of course, playing Kain. Dai repping the Hokuto Maru. We've seen this matchup, of course, a lot of times. I mean, I think chat's going to point that out as well. But then again, I mean, they are playing for an EWC and SWC qualification spot. Why not pick a top?
Yeah. Especially like you know, they're both like even if you don't just want to pick top tiers, I think they have like enough unique tools and special stuff that you might just pick them because they're cool, right? Like
I think Hokutomaru is incredibly cool with his double jump. He's a ninja, he's a shinobi. He has the air stall, a lot of mobility options. Of course, Kain can just pollute the screen with projectiles, his full screen rev flow. It's yeah.
And his up close game is also pretty strong.
He's a rushdown. He's a zoner that also is very good at rushdown.
Never heard that. But yeah, they've also both been prepping like all day today for this matchup against other, you know, Kain/Hokutomaru players. So they should know their stuff and be ready for each other. So now
also,
真的好爽哦
quick question production. Can we lower the sound of the game a little bit?
Not just
for just me and Cheese. I want to hear what my man's saying. All right, but here's the first set of City of the Wolves top 8. Leffen versus Dai. Dai actually going for the Billy, or is this a button check?
Oh yeah, no, he actually, okay, I'm a little surprised that he's bringing him out here because, okay, this does look like a button check.
Yeah, I think it's button check. Okay. I was going to make sure. I've not seen Dai play Billy.
这次冠军有 EWC 加 SWC， 目前啊，对，目前 SWC 只有魔王，将 ET 也要加油。
Because he wasn't prepping with that character specifically, so now just picking something else against would have been weird. But he has also been playing a bunch of Billy, thinking that Billy is maybe the one matchup that Hokutomaru loses, and so he wants to, like, you know, be ready and I guess, you know, just have another side pick potentially.
I mean, it's always good to have a plan B, right? But I think this time for real, top 8 season was going on right now. Leffen versus Dai. First set
森哥其实他想去的时候，他就可以自己去了。钱什么对他来讲都是小事。他缺的是时间而已，对不对啊？门票剩现在这最后一场哦。这个是最后一场了。
Catches him reaching, and the damage is massive again. And the ref gauge situation is pretty equal.
Yeah, pretty good so far. Dai is chilling, knows that he doesn't need to overextend. Ooh, Schwarze Lanze.
Yeah, that's one of those, you know, nice tools that he has to just kind of get in there, almost in the street. And now we're playing his game. JD's not going to save you there.
Oh, nice JDs. The guard cancel couldn't quite confirm.
He might have been worried about his ref gauge, I'm not sure, but yeah, now he's gonna get that little bit of extra damage, but he might not get the chance if this keeps going.
Overheat for Leffen. Oh, nice defense. So Dai just runs away. Couldn't quite confirm again. There is the projectile. And the first round is going in favor of Dai. And chat, just to make sure, the whole top 8 is going to be first to 3.
Yes. Up until the winners and losers finals. But yeah, I really like actually that Dai did commit to an NGA into a special because that was the counter.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. But now,
oh no!
Oh, Dai missing his punch opportunity, but it's all good.
Alright, where are you going? Where are you going? Ref low. 2 sticks of butter on Dai's side. One confirm into super could do it. Has to be careful. 93%.
Ref gauge is near revved up. Oh, okay, a little too high on the jump.
Keeps out of overheat. Okay. It's time for Leffen to do big damage.
Yeah, and the setup's gonna be dangerous as well. No setup for you, my guy. Wake up super, Dai with the perfect call out. Takes the first match.
I'm not gonna take any of your pressure. Dai sending an early message. Okay, going back to character select. Of course, he's not allowed to change characters. Of course, take a couple breaks.
But yeah. Leffen could. But I don't think he will. I don't think I've ever seen him play anything else. I also, you know, I just saw him prepare with this character as well. But yeah, he's probably just trying to, you know, take a moment, calm himself, rethink his strategy.
I am in favor of taking breaks even when you win. You don't want to
get too excited about your W, right? So taking a quick break, calming your nerves, calming your excitement a little bit can keep you thinking a bit more rationally. Instead of just feeling yourself and going for the hardest reads and would just like run up DP and stuff like that.
I mean, hey, for some people that works, right? But in general, I think breaks are pretty good.
Ooh, gets clipped.
Break might have already had. No,
nice!
Die was not
short
nice.
up. There you go, big damage. It's going to put Leffen out of SPG as well. Well, the crowd going nuts with every single red blow that Dai is dealing out.
You know they love to see it. And now that Dai is, you know, at a pretty good advantage in this first two.
Yes.
Oh, they're hot for it.
Ooh, what a block from Leffen. Oh.
Leffen can't seem to really catch this ninja.
Yeah, very. Hakutimar very slippery. All right. Oh, nice JDs.
Beautiful stuff. He even like didn't accidentally get a backdash when he was pushed out of the super. Oh,
right, nice block from Leffen. Yeah, big damage. Dai also in overheat, so pretty rough situation. Does not have any super bar as well. Has to do
哎呦，这两边者好凶哦！
Oh, catches him with a jump. This is like next thing. Whatever he does is gonna do it.
One shuriken could actually do it. There is the anti-air. Dai once again in full control, has Leffen come into him and then capitalizing off the overextension.
This is a set point for Dai to move on into winners finals.
Actually, no, it's first of 3, so he's not quite there yet.
It is? Wait.
It is first. I'm pretty sure it's first of 3.
Well, maybe that changed something. But that would be awesome. Oh, beautiful
nice.
response by Leffen.
Dai out of SPG now as well. Leffen still has access to his. Ooh, guard cancel. Okay, okay.
And Leffen now seeming like he's gonna take it around finally. He stays patient though.
他刚才那个两边折
guard cancel.
有点可怕，
Like when he got cancel there, you pretty much always get the counter, so he knew he could combo.
因为他跳过去爆炸一个，再跳回来再爆炸另外一个。
He has enough rev gauge as well.
但是不知道他那个是怎么防御的。
Yes.
Rasengan. There you go. Oh, it is actually first to 2.
3, yes.
Overlay was lying to us. I'm so sorry, chat, but that means that Dai is moving forward to winners finals. He needs 2 more sets to get the EWC spot, but the crowd is loving it. They're hyping up their boy Dai. He's staying calm. He knows there's still a bit to do. But yeah, I think we just got confirmation. First 3 is only for the finals. So it's winners, losers, and grants.
That's either an EWC or SWC thing, maybe both, I guess. That's just how they ruled it. That's what we're going to deal with. People have been petitioning for changes, but for now, this is the way to go.
All right, so yeah, Leffen being relegated to the losers side of the tournament. So he's not quite out yet, still has a chance to get into EWC and, of course, SWC.
Yep.
But the next set that we've got coming up is going to be Abu Omar versus Sizzy. Actually been talking to Dai before this top 8. Okay. He saw Discord. Normally, Abu Omar likes Kain a lot. We saw him play Kain yesterday in top 16. But apparently he's been lobbing a little bit of Terry to fight into the Billy matchup, which of course is the character that Sizzy has been playing since release.
He is also here with a buddy, I think, who I think mains Terry, so maybe, you know, that's where he got some tech from or something.
Yeah, and for those who know, Abu Omar, also known as Wes, for those who are unfamiliar with his name. Also, has not had much results when it comes to Fate of Fury Seed of the Wolves.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him before.
But of course, he's winner side top 8 here at Hessen Crash, so I guess he's pretty good at the game.
Absolutely. He really surprised me yesterday. He's like one of those 3, right, that I mentioned that I was really aware of, who came in swinging hard.
And an interesting thing for Abu Omar, this entire tournament has not dropped a single game.
Yeah,
every single set, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
Let's see if we can continue that streak, because his next opponent is Sizzy himself. Like another, like one where you're surprised that he's not already qualified.
Yeah, got 4th at Brussels Challenge last month, 9th at Battle Arena Melbourne, 9th at CEO last week as well. So plenty of top placements, but not quite in SWC or EWC. My apologies, just yet. But this is our second winners. Sets of winners again. Once again, goes to winners finals, both sponsored by Team Falcons, of course.
Sadly, a team kill, just like we had just now, like continent kill, I guess. But you know, this far in the tournament, you really can't really help it. You know, it's inevitable eventually.
Absolutely. I think we're going to do a quick button check. I think. Oh yeah, we're going to a button check. So we're not quite into the game yet. Of course, always check if your buttons are correct. You don't want to lose the set because you mapped the button incorrectly, or you have to. You fist bump and you know, oh, my buttons are wrong, and if it's mid-game, if you pause the game, you have to give it away.
The one thing that I would like to petition SNK for we do have that button check thing in the menu, but you can only check the regular face buttons on it, not any macros that you can set.
Oh.
Yeah. So
wait, are you sure? I'm pretty sure you can.
Pretty sure it only shows like A, B, C, D, and red. So.
Oh yeah, but if you press a macro, it activates like 2 or more of the things you map.
I guess, but.
I mean, that's what I've been doing, so I'm pretty sure I have like a feint button. So I press feint button, it does and heavy kick.
Okay, maybe. Okay, I guess I made a mistake. I guess that works then. But I guess they want to make extra sure and.
Because I think Street Fighter does it in that way as well. If you press like a macro, like DI, it shows heavy kick and heavy punch at the same time. It's like a DI macro. Yeah, in this tournament also, it's not just an EWC spot on the line, it's also an SWC spot. So SNK World Championship spot also on the line. And as Cheese has mentioned before, it has been announced just very recently.
Yeah. They tend to do that kind of, I don't know why, it's just kind of, I guess they want to keep things exciting or something. But yeah, that's the way.
I mean, in that way, you also get more local talent to your World Championship. So maybe that's a way to do it. Of course, you got to give people time to travel or make schedules because there's so many events going on. We had last night actually Cream City Conversions, and I can't quite remember who took that home. But last week we had CEO. We had Brussels Challenge last month.
It's been like almost every week.
Combo Breaker, Head Stomper. There's been so many tournaments here left. But I do think we are actually going into the set right now.
All right.
Oh, it is going to be the kind. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
That's what I would have expected. Like Terry is definitely no slouch. He won a tournament recently. But if you
of course, yeah, Dark Angel with the Terry, honest Terry.
Oh, 有人的摇杆断了。
Uh-oh, Gremlins.
Oh, the button checks couldn't help you there, I guess. Oh boy. Well, let's hope. I think this was so early that we can still keep it as like not taking it around. Usually, like when your controller disconnects something in the middle of a round, that's just
we're getting the TOs on stage to see what's going on.
But I think nothing happened yet, so I think it's fair.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna remake the set once again, chat. It is. I am not lying when I say it's 34 degrees Celsius.
So
I think that's like almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know my freedom units because we don't do freedom here. I suppose.
No, we're trapped in the cage.
Yeah. We're trapped in a cage of heat.
Yes.
So we do know that we're dealing with a lot of heat. We're dealing with very exceptional weather. We do try to swap out the peace fights as much as possible. So we did expect a couple of gremlins here and there. So bear with us while we get this. So we want to get once again. We don't want heart rate to be the limiting factor.
Nope. We don't.
It needs to be skill issue, not tech issue.
Yep. But this time it seems like it was more like a controller thing rather than an overheated PS5.
还要当队友的，所以断了不算断。输了也不算输。
Sizzy's chilling. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I don't know what your name is, but thank you so much for the fan. Let me get you. Big fan of whoever just gave us this fan. Oh, that's great. This is analog technology, you know.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised how well like this works. I used one like a couple hours ago. I was chilling with Beverly in, and I used one of hers. I'm like, oh my god, this works actually really well.
Yeah. Toast actually has like a USB fan, I think. That
Yeah.
I wish I had that because
Toast is going to be joining us for top 8 later on as well. He needs a quick break. He just got done bringing the hype for Granblue Versus. And if you heard the crowd, yeah, they were very, very excited. But finally, we're getting into the real set. It's going to be Abu Omar versus Sizzy.
重来，友善玩家
versus Billy. Interesting, Sizzy actually has been doing this yesterday as well. No, sure. Abu Omar yesterday as well went for the middle SP.
这要是日本阿产，他就抗议了。他会抗议啊！断线算我赢，不然我就要抗议。
Because in that way, you actually know for sure that you're going to be able to use it.
Yeah. But Abu Omar loses his right now and is now pretty low on life. But he's got that super bar to end this move to turn things in his favor at least for a moment, whenever he wants almost.
Of course, Billy Khan rising in stocks in the last couple of months, especially with the most recent patch. Okay, we chilling.
日本阿产表示这场我赢啦，我抗议。然后你上次也是因为这样，所以上次我也要抗议。
Looking at me, I'm like, all right, I don't want no beef, bro.
You know what? There's another way to get around. This is not.
Yeah, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here as much as you.
But Sizzy took that first one. Pretty handy with the huge wild punish. Gonna cash out big. Probably spending a bar.
That's a lot of damage for a high dodge as well.
Not quite out of SPG, but still.
Oh, now he is.
Yep.
Yeah, Sizzy very much in control of the game, taking it one step at a time, not overextending. Oh, that should be enough to take the first game.
Yep. There you go. He wasn't anywhere near that with that combo either, so absolutely no question.
Yeah, just total dominance in that first
石油队大赢家。
Very strong.
True life, a day in life of true South Town geezer, mate. Yeah, Billy Khan. I mean, if Shanghai picks a character,
Yeah.
then you know it's probably the best character in the game, because that man is not messing
I
around.
know. He ain't shy about it.
Yeah.
And as he shouldn't be, right? He's the only one so far. He was won 2 of these major qualifying events, you know?
Absolutely. Ooh, wakes up with a close A.
Ooh, a little too short, but still retains his spacing.
Okay, meets him in the air. Yeah, and Sizzy going for a lot of just neutral jumps.
I'm surprised there wasn't an anti-air there.
其实他们这样同队，对他们战队也是有好处啊，因为他们战队会有积分嘛。
This is just denying every angle. The air, nope. The ground, nope. This is all mine.
Yeah, very much a reactive playstyle so far, just feeling out what Abu Omar wants to do. You see a lot of whiff punishes coming out from Sizzy, and especially with that far C, button reaches so long, it allows for so many easy conversions as well.
Like that. He was so far away and still got that. Pretty nasty stuff. Oops.
Yeah, and that means that Sizzy actually already at set points. So if you can get the scoreboard updated, please. It's already 1-0 for Sizzy with him having a round as well. Ooh, wild punish!
Wild punish into the big stuff. Gonna take him out of SPG and get out knockdown.
Yahoo! One more hit needed.
That must have been a safe jump.
Oh, not quite. There you go.
大棒棒，
Yeah,
比例大棒棒就是
already
厉害。
2-0 in favor of Sizzy. He's gonna move forward. He's gonna face Die in winners finals.
Yeah,
that was dominant.
That was absolutely dominant. That was about as dominant as Abu Omar looked against everybody else.
Exactly. And these are the first games he lost as well, but nothing I expect less from Sizzy. As we said, like he's very defensive. He doesn't overextend. Very reactive. And looks for with punishes with the far C on with Billy. So yeah, very clinical way to take that set from Sizzy. But up next, we're gonna move down to the loser side of the bracket. So that's the outcome of the first winners rounds. Yeah, it's gonna be Dai versus Sizzy. But up next, Yunwoo versus Cien.
Yep.
And we said Yunwoo, a player not many people might know.
As we mentioned.
Yeah, doing a lot of online tournaments for SWC qualification tour there as well. But Cien, do we really need to introduce Cien?
I mean, if you're an SNK only head, you might not be aware of him, even though you should be, because he also grew up on KOF, etc. And he's shown actually in KOF 13 and I think 15 as well, maybe in 14 as well, I'm not sure, that he's absolutely really strong in those games too. But now he's like, I think this is the first time that the general FGC public, I guess, is becoming aware of his SNK skills. And we're going to see if that's good enough against Yunwoo.
I think I agree. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Of course, Cien, for those who don't know, 2013 Street Fighter 4 Evo champion, so actually has a lot of skills when it comes to a lot of fighting.
德国这次的比赛强度，
but yeah, again,
是不是墨西哥这场来得高？我感觉墨西哥的强度比较高一点。
He is the top 5.
Yeah, kind of. And he I think he's one of those characters where if you
而且墨西哥的参赛选手也比较多。
You probably like him in this game because he's got a lot of cool stuff. He's
got
well
back
animated and all that.
turn.
Yeah, he's got stances, command grabs. He's got kind of everything you might want, and it's all cool.
Yeah, he is just a cool guy. You know, like he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed because then I'm just gonna fight better. And I think that's so cool because he knows like if I open my eyes, I actually don't do as well. And I think that is so. That's just like a definition of cool. But again, Cien also traveling a lot. Went to CEO. He got 33rd there, so just out of reach. 13th at Ballerina Melbourne as well. So yeah, a ton of players just traveling around the world to get that EWC spot.
It's like, you know, it's a huge opportunity. The money in there is insane. And also the exposure, I guess, a lot of sponsors have come into this with that, and then like those sponsors aren't only out there because of the money, but because of the eyes that all of this prestige brings with it.
Absolutely.
And these players, they want a cut of that pie.
Absolutely. We're getting everything sorted. And that's what I saw yesterday. If we can get a camera on the stage, please. Yeonwoo having his stick. Oh, you can't quite see that.
You can only see that he's like a little behind and low.
So he sits on like a little stool, and he has the stick on a chair, and he's using like the back support of the chair. The backers of the chair to hide his arcade stick.
Is it though, like as I see it, like Cien could easily see the stick? I think it's just there because it otherwise
where's Score and his paper? Score actually also in attendance here. Could barely didn't qualify for
the
top
amount
8.
of really amazing players that didn't make it is also crazy here.
Absolutely. Yeah, top 16 yesterday was brutal. A lot of top players, not making it. Score being one of them.
Score, Mock,
Gamer B, Mock not making it in top 8 is like insane to me. Gamer B all the way from Taiwan as well. So yeah, it's so cool to see that for a tournament that's relatively, it's not as big of course as your CEOs, as your combo breakers, but a tournament with this size, attracting so much international attention is always good to see, because we're here in humble Frankfurt am Main. Once again, shout out to the 2BCU crew who have been working tirelessly throughout the entire weekend in scorching heat.
Like we think we've had it rough. They've had to keep sitting where they're sitting and doing the work.
I'm gonna bring out the fan a little bit more, because that that's very nice.
Whoever came up with that was a genius.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you hear that on the mic, but I need some.
Yeah, man.
You can see it on my face. I am red. I've been applying sunscreen every like 30 minutes. I've been going. I went to 2 bottles already. The sun, but luckily I can stay inside. AC in Europe is a privilege.
Yeah.
The thing is, we don't usually need AC. It's not usually this hot.
Yeah, but honestly, I feel like I would like ACs everywhere nowadays.
Oh man. Toast Yo, brother, save. Toast with the digital fan. Oh my goodness, actual lifesaver. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, we got a little button check. So Toast with his power bank and the USB fan. Oh my days. Actually, it's actually pretty nice. There you go. Can we share it a bit? There you go.
I'm not really feeling it right now.
Yeah, as Nemo's next, it's expensive, but we also can. Oh yeah, take it back, sure. We can also just open a window, because it's usually not 30 degrees or like 100. I don't know, 100 Fahrenheit.
I feel like it has been. But,
我根本就没参加。
Shout out to brother Toast Senpai is going to be joining us for top a little bit later on. You'll hear more of him. For now, it's going to be me, J3, of course, and the brother Jesus bringing you the action so far. We're going down to the loser side, and there we go. Hotaru versus Gato.
Actually, a canonical matchup, I guess, right?
Yeah, they're family, right?
Yeah, I think they're siblings. I'm also not too deep into the lore, but I think she's looking for her brother, and I think he's him or something. I'm not sure. Maybe he killed her brother. I don't know.
And they're fighting in Kain's backyard.
哇，一开始就指令头。
Or front yard.
And his yard is so big it could be either.
Yeah, this is family issues. They probably should not be doing this in public.
Whoops! Wow. That slight delay, or I guess in this case, pretty long delay on the aerial Replo catching Yeonwoo on the guard. Nice links.
And a feint pressure. Good. Cien. Oops. Ooh, actually misses the confirm.
资源不够，差一点点。
Staying at a range where he can react. Wow.
Yo, the walk forward and then just palm in the face. Looks like it hurts. First round going in favor of Cien.
Not overextending. Boom, again with that heavy hit. There's a super now. It's probably going to spend it for a good setup and damage. Yes.
We're going into space. We're taking our little sister with us.
Oops.
I was going to say dealing with the pressure pretty well, but no. Got open up like a pressure cooker. One more hit needed for Cien.
Empty jump throw, the classic.
Perfect game.
He's been kind of like almost controlling Yeonwoo with his little movements and etc. Like when he essentially made Yeonwoo jump up and got the high crush conversion.
Yeah. Suffocation, no breathing.
Yes.
Ooh, okay, there you go. Nice. I want to see that DP being represented. Get that. Make your opponent know that the invincible option is there.
On the other hand, in this game specifically, the light TPs, which are the only invincible ones, usually do very little actual damage by themselves.
It's just a pressure ripper.
Exactly. Yeah. You gotta.
新加坡 Euro 的梗就是人家都会调侃那个现在弦跟 Euro 长得很像，所以就是人家就说弦是新加坡 Euro。
Okay, doesn't actually go into the super end, but surprised, but he was confident, and you know it worked out.
Some of the European greed spreading to our Asian friends.
Maybe. It's like, you know, you build one bar so quickly that I tend to think it's better to just use one-handed, but hey, if he's right, he's right.
Now has two though. The conversion going to hidden gear if he wants to.
Yeah. If he keeps it. Okay, wait. Cien doesn't get much out of this one. But yeah, what a different round that was just now, huh?
Yeah, it was all Yonwu. Spends one of the bars. The ignition gear is being represented as well.
对他们两个好像蛮熟的。
Interrupts the pressure. Now looking for his own opening again. Okay.
Oh, nothing after that.
Yeah.
Shen revving up as well. Oh, almost close to overheat.
Into the corner, getting pushed further and further. Okay. But also not minding walking back.
Actually, hold on. It is enough. My goodness.
Like an exact reversal almost.
Absolutely. Yonwu putting a game on the board, and this game can go very, very, very fast. So we're in our final game between these two already. Loser of this has to go home.
Yeah, they are losers. So far, each match has been going really one-sidedly to one and then the other.
Very much back and forth. Let's hope it's a little bit more even between these two now in this final game. Ooh, not respect the pressure.
Not the overheat.
Yeah, that's big. And yeah, no, not even close to getting a hidden gear. So that it's going to be a full overheat on Yonwu's side.
And Gato is one of those characters who's really good at abusing an opponent's overheat status.
Yes, he does.
But hey, if he get hit all the time, then I guess he doesn't need to. Oh, the bait! Yonwu has been presenting the DPs a couple times, and Cien this time sniffs it out. And okay. Gonna be really close to killing. Oh, that yeah. The one nice tactic against the safe jumps is actually presenting.
哎呀，这个糟糕了，这个有点惨，这个真的有点惨。
Yonwu now though out of overheat.
赢搞输。
Yonwu sitting on 2 sticks of butter. He's gonna spend one. That should be enough.
Yes. There you go. What a reversal again.
A lot less lopsided as before, but now Yonwu on set point.
Oh, no anti-air.
这个显对啊，他快打也是很厉害的高手。
Loses the SPG and a lot of life.
Ooh, that's 40% already gone on Cien. Oh, 50%. Wow.
That's some massive damage. Ooh, good JD, but
and no second one. Oh, the ref blow, aerial, Yonwu needs one good. Oh, he can do it. I think so.
啊，这个真的是亏惨啦。
And that's where Cien's journey for EWC ends, and Yonwu keeps
真的是很亏啊。
sent home. First round of losers, top A, but Yonwu of course moving forward, very good stuff. As you said, very much back and forth. First game, very much in favor of Cien. Second game, very much in favor of Yonwu. The third game was a little bit more even, but in the end, it was Yonwu who moves forward in this losers side of the bracket. I think they play Leffen, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's check it out.
We're gonna get we'll get production on that. We'll make sure we'll see.
Sizzy versus Yonwu and Leffen versus.
Oh, but Sizzy actually won, so I think there's a little bit of mix-up in at Star GG.
Yeah, actually.
So yeah, because it's going to be Sizzy versus Dive for the winners final. That's going to be a little bit later, so not yet. Yeah, it's going to be Omar versus Yonwu. Leffen is going to fight the winner of the next set that we got coming up. We got our
versus K-Top.
Yeah, K-Top from Greece playing Okutomaru. Not many results when it comes to Silly Wolves, but him along with his brother H-Dope.
对，刚才其实刚才他如果绝招出来，应该应该剩下一滴血，可是他能回很多资源。
And of course, what do we need to say about ET? An absolute SNK legend mode.
我刚才看了一下，我还想说他省气，因为不会死嘛。可是后面他可能乱掉了。
Incredibly painfully close to the EWC spot, but this is his final chance. Oh, actually, he's already. I think he is
now qualified for EWC.
Yeah, but he's looking for that SWC spot. That's the one. Yeah.
那个做了一个，其实那个情况之下，能给多少都该给一给了。因为都已经是决胜局了。ET 来了。
but
加油加油！
I feel like I remember calling that ET was the first one to make K-Top look mortal or something.
I mean,
but I could be mistaken.
Have they played him? Did they play in winners? I can't remember.
I think so. Maybe it was his brother.
But, so K-Top and H-Do both, brothers from Greece, so they are both training partners.
对啊，对啊，就是会剩下一滴，你随便在那边立回跳来跳去，摸一下摸一下也好。
My brain has turned into a little bit of mush, so chat, if I do misspeak on something, I
那个真的是有一点严重。
I've been trying to deal with the heat. We all have been trying to deal with the heat. I want to make sure. Hey, crowd, are you getting hydrated enough? Are you making sure you're drinking? Because we, Sinjo told me we got a supply of 1,500 cans of Red Bulls.
You can just take a can of Red Bull.
Yeah, so if you are thirsty at the entrance, there's free Red Bull. If you want to get hydrated, also make sure you're drinking a lot of water as well. Yeah, but you got to get those electrolytes in as well.
Yes. But this might be a button check still. I don't think we heard the buttons before, so you know they might still be gearing up.
We'll see. Of course, ET hiding his inputs. He got the little basket over his arcade stick. I love that kind of stuff.
Yep, that sounds like a button check to me.
Yeah. Now look at the gamer lean that K-Top is representing.
Oh yeah, he was representing that yesterday as well. I think IQ C4 pointed it out. And like, that's probably not good for your eyes. But,
I mean,
maybe it's good for his gaming.
The closer you're sitting, the less like photons of light have to travel to register on your chrono. So
MS minimization.
Yep. I mean that's why Tokito had like the measuring tape.
The
optimal. Yeah, so you can see everything.
That, but I mean, you know, science.
Science. We believe the science in these rounds. But I do think we are finally going to get into the set for real this time. Yeah, ET versus K-Top. China versus Greece. I think it's going to be a Hook tomorrow mirror match if I'm not mistaken.
对啊，其实刚才最后应该是该给的都要给。开始了。北斗丸。啊，糟糕。
That move is just like ignorant.
哦，好险！哦，漂亮。啊，这个有点急了。
Damage! He has a level 1. There you go. You gotta spend cash to make cash sometimes. If you can close out a round, you absolutely go for it. As you said it before as well, Jesus. Meter build is very fast in this game.
Yeah, I mean, he did that in the first, like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something, the way that was going. So he's gonna build it back. Oh, gets the counter.
Sends the boy to space with the counter hit.
With that orb there, the pressure is even nastier.
Ref gauge revving up on the side of K-Top, but ET gets a good confirm. There you go, spends the bar as well.
安全压制。
Oh, we blocked that? Oh, of course, the ref guard.
啊，糟糕，这个放少了，还不会死，没关系。凹中了，安全跳。居然是跳背，哎呦，哇，这个赚。
I think the game just got louder. It's fine.
Oh, 两个同时，有了，最大伤。咚！啊，又抓了。55波，哇，跳得好！再来个安全跳。
Yeah, wants to create some distance is K-Top.
Oh.
But hey, the kind is always dangerous with that
没事。
as I was just about to call out.
漂亮。
He finds the opening again.
First round very much was in favor of K-Top, but ET immediately with the adjustments was a bit more aggressive with his approach. Did not really
这个对手的速度抓得住吗？其实这个很难讲哎，因为这个游戏，有时候你做错一件事情，你全部都乱掉的时候，你就被轻松秒杀了。
Yeah, and the European fans are making themselves known for K-Top, one of 3 European representatives in this top 8.
其实北斗丸打卡恩算好打。因为这个，你像我之前就有稍微分析过，如果你逃跑的速度，逃跑的够灵活的话，你一直放卡恩放他风筝，卡恩会蛮不舒服的。因为卡恩在力回当中，他的移动还是偏慢的。其实你看卡恩哦，他有波没错，可是其实他有点怕被放风筝。机会来啦！哇，这个骗得漂亮。
And ET in a very comfortable fashion, 2-0 over K-Top. K-Top being eliminated, being sent home. ET moving forward.
That was pretty nasty. If it hadn't been for that first round, I would have said that was free. But K-Top certainly, showed that he could do it. But ET just, I guess, sped over.
I mean, you can never sleep on ET. One of the absolute legends when it comes to SNK for multiple years. King of Fighters, Fatal Fury. So you cannot sleep on this man. Actually, are we going to winners finals already?
We might be, potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah, I guess that might then be the last match I commentate after. Maybe
we're gonna see. But winners finals gonna be Die versus XYZZY or Sizzy. Whatever you so prefer. Yes, and ET does already have an EWC qualification spot, but he's here for the SWC qualifiers for SNK World Championship.
玩普利查哦，其实普利查这只角色打没凹招的是相对好凹一点。
It's hard to keep track of when exactly everything is, and there's so many big ones now too, right? It's there's 3 Evos, there's EWC.
因为你那个普利查他那个连续攻击啊，他那边踢来踢去，没凹招的角色其实有一点痛苦。
Present here at Hessen Crash in Frankfurt am Main. Of course, this 22nd installment once again, 15th anniversary. Sinjul and the 2BCU crew has been doing this for over 15 years. Absolutely incredible work coming out from the German FGC. And so far, I've been having a good time. Y'all in the crowd, you having a good time? There you go. That's what I like to hear. Of course, they're repping their boy. Because upcoming got Die versus Sizzy.
Both of them looked really good in their matches advancing to this one. So it's once again a really tough call to make. Of course the crowd here, I think they want Die to win, don't they? I guess they can.
Hey, y'all want Die to win? There you go. The hometown hero repping the German flag as well. Got so close to multiple qualifications for EWC. Got 9th at Head Stomper. 13th at CEO as well, but in 9th in Brussels. It's
头怎么像是P上去的？谁？你说谁？
But also his best shot into getting
I mean, this is the first he's made it into one of these tournaments, and he's still in winner's side, right? And he has been on absolute fire.
Yeah. But his opponent has been as well.
Yes.
You saw the way Sizzy was playing against Abu Omar. Absolute control, taking it so safe, but so calculated. So many whip punishes, didn't overextend, was in the right place at the right time, and just made sure that Abu Omar could not press any of his options.
Yeah, he cut off a lot of approaches early on, and then he was like, okay, now I've shown you that I'm going to do that, and now I'm going to cut you off reactively. And
Absolutely.
It's probably going to be harder against Die because Die's movement is insane. And he's really good at adaptations and all that. But we'll see.
Going to be a good set, of course. Die more on the offensive side, and Sizzy as we
铁球网的比例会敲烂带的北斗丸。这个对局确实是比例比较占优势啊。北斗丸打比例真的是有点痛苦。
Lost not many games. I think Sizzy dropped 1 or 2 games. Same for Die. Was on an absolute tear. Yes, they're just tearing through the bracket.
Marco probably just going to be
wait.
Could see it.
What?
Because,
Marco Rodriguez?
I have talked to Die, and he does think that Billy beats that Billy beats Hokutomaru.
Okay.
And asked, okay, does Billy have a losing matchup? And he said maybe Marco. So
Maybe
this
Marco.
could be real, but it could also just be a fake on button check.
Yeah, of course, this is also, I mean, we got a button check. Make sure your buttons are good. And then we're going to go into the sets. We might see the Haktua Maru. Come on, that is the character that Dai has been repping for the entire tournament so far.
Yeah, what I think will happen, but
apparently, according to Dai, I'm reading chat, Marco is the scrubbiest character in the game.
You missed a word there. Why
No. We gotta not yet.
All right.
But yeah, precision German engineering is what we got on stage. You can see both of them positively locked in.
That sounds.
Oh,
like
yo, the fist bump's not being respected. Hold on. No way.
They're too serious. Oh wait, there it is.
There you
No
go.
look.
Oh, the Hawk tomorrow is gonna make an appearance. It was a little bit of a fake out for the button check, but it is time for winners finals. Dai versus Sizzy, Hawk Tomaru versus Billy Kane.
Oh yeah. This is gonna decide who moves on to grand finals on the winner's side.
我好想上厕所，但是我离不开。
I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm gonna be a little bit biased because Dai, he's a European, he's our boy.
哇，
Let's
一
go.
开始就这么猛。
Starting off very strong.
Yep. Oh, and immediately jumps over his grab. Stood there for like a split second to bait it out. Beautiful stuff, but nice
great
counter
poke.
dash by Sizzy.
And the 2B. Oh, and the wave
凹
up
中了。
immediately
哇，
making
这个
that
带
invincible option known. And again the empty
好勇
jump.
敢哦！
This one though is gonna
难
be
道
versus 3.
XYZY 怕人家猛他吗？
Of a match to see here.
The Dai starting off
一开始
very
就
strong,
冲。
taking the first round. Let's see if Sizzy is able to
这个
adapt.
打的有奇效啊！
Ooh, he goes in aggressively actually.
There you go. Great anti. Not a lot of damage, of course, gets that high dodge. Adds a lot of scaling.
Still though, the knockdown is really helpful and the positioning, but
铁球网好像节奏有点乱掉了。
he knows when to press, you know, even in disadvantages, that's an important skill.
Great JDs coming out from Dai.
Ooh,
Crucial throw tech there as well. We're whipping away to shurikens. We don't care.
哦呦，哇，这反应真快！
Beautiful stuff by
Once again, guys, winners finals. This is going to be a first to 3. The longer sets, first to 3, best of 5, whatever.
铁球网的节奏有点抓回来了。
Either one works.
哦，乱动。
There you go. Okay. Close to overheat though, as Dai has to be careful. Has 2 sticks of butter, so 2 supers available to him for the red line. Okay.
That's gonna be rough. Sizzy certainly not gonna overextend into this one. Yep, not gonna let himself get.
Oh!
这招瞬间移动对铁球网没效。
Dodging the error approach from Dai.
他有在注意这个东西，人家只要一瞬间移动他就前起来。
You can see Sizzy actually a little bit more aggressive now.
Yeah. But also, you know, staying at ranges where he does have the advantage, and Dai is going to have to commit to something so that Sizzy can use his advantages, you know.
Yeah, he's very much looking out for, of course, the jump C, the 5C as well, the far C.
Definitely something. And Sizzy's looking good. He's got that near corner positioning and pretty, you know, decent lap advantage.
Oh, finds him lacking. Is he going to spend a bar?
Nope.
Oh yeah, very much.
Exactly.
The hidden gear is going to reset his rev gauge. Was up to 85%, it's going to be down to 0. Big damage.
Hidden gear scale really well, so the damage is nice.
But it's the ref bar that's the most important. He wants those resources available to him. Still in SBG.
某种程度上，我是比较希望戴能赢啊。 因为老板最终还是比较。
Okay.
哎，不过这是胜部对不对？这个是好像胜部对不对
？Sizzy once again showing that great patience. What a block! Oh, that's level 1. It's not quite enough. Omar hit for this first game.
Guess for game. Still also be patient.
Oh
乱动。
Should be the end. Sizzy is about to take this round. No, wait,
啊，没气，他太贪心了。他太贪心了，他要死了。
Dai, very lucky for Dai Sizzy, as you said, not paying attention to his rev gauge enough.
谁用隐蔽？你是说北斗丸吗？因为他前面用了一些补正的东西。
The crowd is saying ice machine, the ice cream machine.
所以整体他的伤害是比较少的。啊，掉钱。
Yeah, not ready for that quite. So lucky for Dai, finds it confirm again. All right, we switcheroo in the corner.
Run up throw, good reaction.
哦，这个防的真好。
Oh, try to guard cancel, but not in time.
Yeah. That's why sometimes people will go for like more quick swings to be able to blow up those guard cancels. Hey, huge deal. No super combo. Okay.
No, not yet. Wants to save the resource.
Oh, the long range, no profile.
The 2B range absolutely massive. Yahoo!
Sizzy goes on the offense again. Not afraid of Dai's super wake up. Oh,
刚刚这真的对他没效啊。
And the frame tap off the jumping takes another round.
Dai
Halfway there.
with the momentum on his side. He's about to make it 2-0.
Trying to establish the dominance. Spend another frame and it doesn't pay off. Now he's drops back to the ground.
Out of SPG. Yes, there you go. The ref blow no longer a factor here for Dai.
Yep. Gonna make it easier for Sizzy to use his own, like we saw in that previous match. No way to really counter except for the super, which he does have right now.
Ooh, Arky.
哦，有骗解摔，但是铁球王不理他。
He's gonna spend. Yes, he's almost got
安
another
全
bar,
跳。
so it's, you know, not
哇，直
Overhead.
接啊，这个哦，他还乱动啊！铁球王真的有点急了，他真的很不稳哎。
the change in. I'm not sure exactly why.
Oh, the guard cancel again.
啊
Snubbed.
，counter 有了，
Hold on.
这一定要带了
95% though. He's gonna spend a bar.
No, not quite.
啊！剩一滴，
Sliver of
铁
life.
球王又要紧张
One
了。
more chance for Dai.
Don't give him an inch. Oh, but the crouching, the 2A is gonna seal that round.
Dai trying to use that EX kunai shuriken rather to run behind it, but the spacing wasn't
Not quite there. It was not quite there. Ooh, again, you're representing that jump C.
Okay. Nope. Dai delivers it.
凹中了，安全
Don't
跳。
touch me. Get off me.
Oh, the slide.
After that,
I guess he wasn't sure if it was plus because he gave up the pressure.
Alright, finds the light confirm.
Oh, doesn't cover the roll forward. Still though on the hunt. Ooh, no way here. He does have 2 bars.
Same side. Oh, yeah, and Sizzy using a lot of the air dodges.
这个死了
The high dodges, rather.
Should
be able to kill.
I think so.
The red line.
两气
Yeah, there，you
这个要
go
死了。
It is enough. We are tying things up. Sizzy putting 1 game on the board.
Yeah, one of those rare cases where the level 2 was the right call. Usually the damage difference is big enough to really warrant the extra bar. But in this case, it guaranteed the kill, and of course, they're going to go for that.
Of course, yeah. Stay hydrated, of course, with these insane temperatures. Shout out to everyone in the crowd who's still here at Hessen Crash. It's 35 degrees outside. It's sweltering, but these two sweaty gamers are clobbering it out.
带这个有一点，他可能没预料他会打到。
Nice KDs, but no cancels. Okay,
Both still in SPG. Dai's revving up 60%. Oh, almost found the hit. Oh, back into SPG because of the just defense.
Oh yeah, the heal is minor, but if you get enough of them, then it doesn't matter. Like you can especially see it if you JD something like Heinz or Super or something.
哇，这个金防取消用的真好，
There you go.
时机用的真
Both
准
out
啊
of！ SPG now. No more rev lows to be found.
Unless we can, JD our way back in again. I
That
guess.
is true. You're right.
Unlikely at this point though.
Oh, you might see it.
Yep.
Close.
No.
Wow.
A little bit.
Alright, Sizzy finds the hit. Of course, got to open up low. Again, the counter hit Dai pressing.
Yeah, he's trying to, not let Sizzy bully him too much. Nicely. Got show beautiful stuff.
带是德
But
国
Dai
的，
revving up 86%.
Yeah, maybe that's why he didn't go for JD cancel.
Yeah, it's a lot of bar. And now Sizzy officially out in the lead of the set. He is 1 round up in this game.
丹
3.
麦是 DK 哦，丹麦是 DK。
But of course, a reminder again, this one is first to 3, so even if Sizzy does take this round, we're not done here. Dai doesn't want to let it happen.
Straight to level 1. Eliminate the SPG here on the side of Dai. Dai a lot less offensive.
你小回个惊袂
More
透，
timid now. You can see Sizzy. Oh,
别以为我看不
It's
懂
okay
哦。
for him though. He's a lot of life to work with. There's a
But the
throw.
knockdown though is still huge. Fades with the teleport place.
啊，有了，
Okay, there you go.
安全跳。哎呦，这个假动作有点厉害啊。
Oh, stagger pressure, uses the feint, keeps the plus frames as well.
Sizzy was playing so patiently and found his way out of the corner thanks to it.
啊，这个可惜了，
Move closer, not really doing much
死了。
And he goes down 1-2.
That's now 2 games in a row in favor of
铁球王
Sizzy,
厉
and it
害啊！
might be. Yeah, I do like that Dai is taking a break. The crowd fully in favor of Dai.
To revitalize him by cheering for him, sending their energy.
So if you're in chat and you want your boy Dai to win, you gotta give him your energy. Wait, hold on. The Rock Howard?
He could be switching to his
太
own
紧张了
thing.
吧
He did say, he has been practicing the character. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to beat, the likes of. Oh wait,
Ronaldo, CR7.
I don't think so. The crowd was calling for the Ronaldo before the set began, but I wouldn't be surprised.
出 C 罗了吗
He's scheming.
I'm thinking we'll just see the
马可
after all, but hey, we don't know. We'll see.
You can see Sizzy taunting him. Oh,
还是北斗
we're
丸？
locking in the Hokutomaru.
Yep. I'm
Teasing us a little bit. I can't lie, that wasn't very fun. But there you go.
I think he just wanted to, calm, step down, maybe just have some fun in his own heart or something.
在那边
We
假
got
装
debated a little bit.
A little bit. I'm not saying that he shouldn't pick Ronaldo, but that he probably won't because I've never seen him play. Like, I don't think he has much experience with the character. So that would be a little unwise.
Alright, he's gonna say the same matchup. Hokutomaru versus Billy Kane. Sizzy needs one more game to move forward to grand finals winner side, but Dai, he's been fighting a lot. He's had the first game with so much in his favor, but Sizzy has been able to figure out just a little bit.
Yeah, and that jab was just meaty enough to strike Dai out of the rev flow. Yeah. And he's taking more and more little hits that are amounting up to about half life.
That's so true. Dai already down 50%. Oh, finds the hit. There you go. Goes for the auto combo.
Oh, that's the second time he's got that knockdown.
哇，他这个66真的是超远，这个死了。
Should be it for this round.
绝招
For Sizzy.
Yeah. Set point now for Sizzy. Crowd, I need you to give you all your energy when you want Dai to win. You gotta back up your
来到
boy.
铁球网的赛点了。
Come on, guys. Come on, Dai.
Great just defense. Hopefully it's not die hard,
咻咻咻
but live to die another day.
开始假动作，想要骗跳，
Spending all of the
但是铁球网不理他，因为铁球网其实蛮龟的。
But Sizzy is making it awfully difficult. Oh, just a confident walk up into the jab combo.
哎呦，这个有想法。
Low.
Fall for it.
And nothing from Sizzy. Uh-oh. Sizzy still in the SPG state.
会凹吗？会凹吗？
Right, out of SPG now, though.
This could be a chance. Plus frames on that.
感觉要凹了哦。
Keep him the plus here, but Sizzy with a challenge.
Sizzy in the prime spot. Needs one more good hit. Can Dai clutch
哎，
it?
失误啊！康特，
There
超
you
级比
go.
例。
And 3-1. Sizzy moves forward to winner's side grand finals. Dai being sent down to losers. But still, of course, very much
比例就是厉害。
has a chance. He got a little bit of time to regroup.
铁球网的机会来了，
Like
他要出人头地了。
to a different character here might have not been a good idea, but maybe now he can rethink it and maybe he'll be like, okay, maybe my Marco can do it, maybe my Billy can do it, maybe I can think of other ways to beat Billy with my Hokutomaru. He's got a little bit of time, he's got a longer path through the bracket now, but he'll eventually, he still has a chance.
Absolutely. Sizzy 3-1 the first game, very much going in favor of Dai, but the other three, it just looked like Sizzy had Dai's number, figured him out, and it just happens sometimes.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of really played to the matchup strength and also to his own strengths.
And I think that's your own. I think you said it perfectly. Sizzy's strength is just staying there, being very calculated, taking carefully calculated decisions, not overextending, only pressing when he absolutely knows that he can, and but taking a little bit of risk here and there, of course, as you should. Just sprinkle it in, Anyway, I think we're gonna get our next set up on stage. Gonna be Abu Omar, also known as Wes from Saudi Arabia, of course, against Yon Wu. Once again, chat, I want to give a huge shout outs to 2BCU. Once again, they've been working day and night these last couple of days in sweltering heat. Sinjul and the entire crew doing their darndest to make this event run as smooth as possible. And I have to be honest, this is one of the smoothest events I've actually experienced so far. Almost all the brackets were on time. All the streams are going perfectly well. In this heat, that is exceptional work.
It's been a banger tournament all around.
Oh, yeah.
The only problem is this heat, but that's
Wingu.
out of everyone's control. That's the sad fact of life.
Mother Nature decides, and she doesn't take any feedback. Sadly.
No patch notes in real life.
That would be nice, actually.
Yeah.
Just like an Earth version 0.1.05, like a next seasonal update.
Yeah. Reduced sunseed by like 0.1%.
Removed earthquakes.
Yeah.
It found to be very destructive to the meta.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hessen Crash, City of the Wolves top 8. If you're just tuning in, we just had winners finals with Sizzy versus Dai. Sizzy moving forward into winners side grand finals. Dai sadly being relegated to the loser side.
But he's still got a chance. So if he's your boy, like he is ours.
He's our boy, of course.
You know, keep cheering for him.
Yeah. So we got Saudi Arabia versus China coming up. I think we, of course, get a button check first. Make sure the buttons are bound correctly. Such an important thing. And we keep saying it's important. But the amount of time I still people see having their buttons bound incorrectly, is staggering.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you got to triple check.
他们在测试按键了，我听到了。
Have a backup for the backup for the backup.
Absolutely. And also, guys, we are checking after every single set if the PS4s are not overheating. As we said, it's 35 degrees Celsius. It's about 100 degrees for y'all living in Freedom Land. So we are regularly checking the PS5 to see if there's not any heating issues. If they are, we're switching them out very, very regularly. So we don't want tech to be the limiting factor.
Exactly. We've had a couple of tech issues yesterday, and we don't want that to repeat.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be very selfish and point this fan in my face because I am a little bit dying here.
他还自备小电风。
We need our win. Where's the airbenders when you need them, man?
Right, man. Patch notes, bring in some airbenders.
凉哦，凉
airbenders
哦。
added to the game. Maybe some water benders as well. Ice benders, so I can get like a little bit of ice to put on my forehead.
Bend my sweat into ice. Maybe that's good. I'm not sure. I could die from it. I'm not sure. Let's try it out.
他们只是差不多相同造型，好不好？一点都不像。
Nah, just kidding. Yeah. So we're slowly working ourselves into this top 8. Once again, we're waiting for Omar and Yon to get themselves sorted. I'm hearing sounds of the game. I think we had our button check, so we should be getting into the set pretty shortly.
Hopefully.
So we are going back to first to 2 territory though,
Yep.
because this is winners quarters. Losers. So I'm sorry, you're correct. Losers quarters.
Yep. 2 players who look absolutely amazing throughout the entire tournament, but still somehow ended up in losers, and that just tells you how strong this competition here is.
Absolutely. So Kane versus Hotaru was the matchup that we were expecting as well. Of course, Omar, aka Wes, Rappin the Kind, and Youngwoo, of course, with Hotaru.
开始了。
We're in the trainings. Actually, you know what?
这个对局其实我个人认为是双叶赢有利。
Yeah.
It's just a place that has some parts, where
Yeah, but it's not in the mental asylum.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
And it has like weights as well, so you can actually train and work out. And again, Omar representing that middle SPG, now in SPG mode.
哇，这个升龙时机用的真好。 哇，这个打背，这个太扯了，刚刚好那个卡恩66了一下。
Got the Schwarzerando, but open up by Yon Woo. Very explosive first round from him.
Okay. Run up, red flow, why not?
Oh, nothing after that as well. Didn't expect it to hit.
Yeah,
乱动。
get a combo if it's not the X, right? So.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right.
Just take a little damage. It's pretty safe.
Trying to get something out of Yon Woo.
哦，这个漂亮。
With the feints, he got the conversion. Big damage, super as well. Yes.
这个其实很有想法，因为金坊弹走之后，人家会想点， 然后那个反转重脚，因为比较慢的关系，刚好去吃到人家点的那个轻拳，就 counter 打上去了。这个想法是真的很好。
She went from top 1 to like top 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
Woe are the Hotaru fans.
Such a shame.
Alright, Omar now in SVG. Oh no, the feint pressure once again. Yon Woo being suffocated here on Omar.
The PG overhead too. Yon Woo is running the clinic right now.
It's already set point for Yon Woo. Abu looking a little bit flustered.
Yeah. There aren't like a lot There aren't a lot of Hotarus left to practice against.
Yeah, a lot of people
他跳路差一点点。
Billy, Hokumaru.
跳路有了。
Great jumping over the fire.
啊，这个太远，直接选择一个头。卡恩的这个头的回馈是真的很好。啊，这个死了。啊，掉钱。
Big miss, huge whiff.
被我奶死了，这个有点危险了，因为可能会破防啊，真的破防了，还没死，绝招，他要放绝招球啊，没放绝招球。
It's gonna give Youngwood a 2-0, eliminates Abu Omar from the.
他刚才那一下放绝招球，关在角落他就要死了。
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. We might find out next time. Yeah, Abu Omar taking a second to contemplate on what went wrong. He played so well up until top 8, but just crumbled in front of him. Sometimes it be like that. You think it don't do.
But they do.
But it indeed
always do.
Yeah, got overwhelmed by the pressure that Young was bringing to the table. Looking like Futaba still a pretty solid character in this game, you know?
Pretty good. Nothing to sneeze at.
Absolutely. I think we're gonna get our
下一场是
set up immediately as well.
Gonna be Leffen versus ET.
We got, one of 2 representatives now from Europe. Of course, Leffen got so close to qualifying for EWC a couple weeks back in Head Stomper, lost to Dark Angel in Grand Finals, and just got beat by Dai before in winner semis. Now has to fight the legend ET, the extra.
投票一下，投票一下，投票一下。
That's Grand Finals, by the way. I was like, yeah, sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, hold on. Wait, what do you mean it's losers' quarters?
What?
Why are you lying to me?
Who did this?
What is this tomfoolery?
But it happens.
Yeah, it does indeed happen. My God, I am still sweating. This heat is not getting any better. But then again, we got a bunch of sweaty gamers on stage in the crowd as well. People playing casuals still as well. Street Fighter. Lethally going on in the back as well. Shout out to Team Reptile. Actually, there's a Team Reptile dev here present as well. Lethal League Blaze always being a mainstay here at Hessen Crash. If you know what Lethal League is, first of all, shame on you. It's an amazing game. Second of all, it's also just really fun. So check that out on 2BCU2. But don't close this stream. Just open up another window so you can watch both at the same time. Yeah, you don't want to miss this.
Of course, listen to us because we are bros, right? But play the other one on the other side.
They should have a music slider for that stream because they have a couple of funky beats that you don't want to miss out on. Shoutouts to Hideki Naganuma, dropping his phone casually on stage. But you know what? It don't matter. You get the EWC, you can buy as many phones as you want.
If you do win that, then that's very true.
Infinite phones.
Oh yeah.
I think we just quickly swapped out the PS5s once again. I keep repeating it, but I think it needs to be mentioned. We are in sweltering heat. It's 35 degrees. At least we've had the peak. I think it's slowly going down a little bit, but it's 35 degrees Celsius. That's about 100 degrees in y'all freedom units. So we are regularly switching out the PS5s because once again, we don't want the tech to be the limiting factor. We want the human ability to be the deciding factor here.
So far, I'd say it has been. So let's keep that up.
It's a little bit of hiccups here and there, but of course we remake the sets, we remake the games.
We haven't had any game-altering tech issues yet.
Yes, we've not had melting brook converters yet.
And hopefully you will keep it that way.
Yes, I am manifesting that right now.
Well, maybe don't.
I'm manifesting no Molten Brooks. I'm manifesting
That's all
a
manifested
gust
together.
of wind that goes by the stage, that keeps the players cool, keeps the technology cool as well. You can see there's
准备了
on that P2 side, Leffen on that P1 side.
ET 看起来有点容光焕发，
Already qualified for EWC, but looking for
精神状况看起来不错。
World Championship qualification spot. So if ET does
Leffen
manage to
看起来
take
有点
the
累
tournament second，
他要
place,
死了。
gets the EWC qualification. Still in losers. We're not quite in grand finals yet. So it can be literally anyone. Because meanwhile, Sizzy is chilling in the winner's side for grand finals.
Yeah. I just wanted to check who it was again who sent ET to losers. Apparently it was Keita, not the other way around. Unless I'm seeing that wrong. So basically the threat, his main threat is kind of out at there.
Bracket Demon. I do believe we are having a quick button check, of course. We like checking us some buttons. We want to make sure that our buttons are bound correctly. Man, it is.
Right into it.
I need this fan. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little bit selfish. Oh. I'm sorry, Chad, if you can hear the fan blowing, but I need this. I will die. Here, let me help you out a bit. We are two sweaty gamers. There's a bunch of sweaty gamers.
We're not even gaming right now.
Yeah. Oh my days. When I get back to the hotel, I'm taking like a 30-minute shower. Oh my days. But we are gonna get into the second losers quarters match between Leffen and ET. A Kind versus
ET 加油 ET 加油
Shout out to that Kind color, by the way, repping the Dante color.
It's probably the most represented, but
哇，哎呀，人家有反应的，可惜。
often it takes people to adjust.
不过他这个按的有点晚。
But Leffen is like, nah, get out of here.
Once again, this first
有了
territory. 喂，
漂亮，新招。
To the grab.
Ooh, great block. Was that a cross up? That looks
咻咻咻，几哎呀，可惜，但是没关系，对手没支援了。
Here gets converged, basically no matter what.
哎呦，吓一跳，差点跑到后面。
Nice JD cancel.
漂亮，安全跳。 啊
The broken flash kick.
Dashes out of
啊，可惜，
gets the hit though.
差一点点，他最后这个
Takes the first round.
可能有点按错了。
There you go. Round one of the set so far. Of course, first game. Gotta feel your opponent out a little bit. I find the throw. I think a throw animation is
会凹吗
so cool.
没有凹。
It's like a casual somersault.
哦，这个牺牲打，
Misjudges
运气有点不错
juggle a little bit, allows ET to take out.
会再抓吗？
Wakes
防
up.
凹
Oh,
漂
the
亮
setup.
啊，可惜了。
A little bit of spaghetti here and there.
哇，这个这么刚好哦，糟糕。
Not the right call.
Big damage, but yeah, but Leffen taking the first game, looking pretty comfortable. ET, a couple of hits, but looking like so far, Leffen has.
ET 调整一下，
But the question is, can ET adjust quick enough? You have the aerial ref blow already?
Yep. Sometimes you gotta show it. It's a bit of a dive kick. Oh, and now it's just
啊，这
clearing
个
this entire space.
这个要金防2下的。
But the threat of the plus frames from the Lanze, etc. Right?
觉得好，
Ooh, counter hits.
Leffen 也紧张了，他抓的有点早，漂亮，大伤。
With a super probably.
Yes.
压制中断，好像没有中断，
From Andy.
又是牺牲打，很稳很稳。
Chip damage though. ET has to be careful.
哇，这个真的没办法，他这个跑过来直接2-8，这个很有想法，真的。
Didn't end up working out too well, but I can understand.
Oh, empty
啊，
low.
这个两面
Gets
强
confirmed
者
with the Shotgunando as
太
well.
强
And
了。
big damage, Jesus.
He is looking so
稳住
strong. He's
哇，
looking
跑
like
掉了
he's wanting this run back to losers so bad.
Oh, found the
啊，
hard
站起来
Oh,
了，
Leffen can actually just
可
kill.
惜
There
了。
you go, and finishes it off with the 7 golden letters. Leffen eliminating SNK legend ET from Hessen Crash
可惜啊。
Moving for you, and ET just not. You know what? I gotta play it there.
Yeah, that's that was happened. Not the first time it happened to him, but he'll keep doing it to other people as well.
Luckily for him, of course, already has an EWC.
两面强者，因为他刚才做的动作就是我在你正面放一个球在那边，然后我跳到你的背后打你。你会变成你两边你不知道你要先挡哪一个。这个是比较麻烦的一件事，应该是有解啦，但是因为很突然，你瞬间你瞬间要做出抉择的时候是很拼的，没有办法很快的判断出是哪一边。而且他跳过来的那个时机很刚好，又可以打下段。所以这是一个很麻烦的一件事情。对，前后包夹，对。其实严格上来讲啊，这个可能算是折3个方向，因为一个是正面嘛，然后一个是我跳你打背嘛，但是他跳过来又不动，又可以挖下段，所以其实那个瞬间，你的防御的选择是很困难的一件事情，因为你蹲着人家会有机会跳攻击打到你，然后又是打背的情况，然后你前面又有一颗球在正面，然后又有一个下段，你即便你按着盾牌啊，你还是得选择你要站的还是蹲的。这个是比较麻烦的一件事情。那一刹那是不是无法防？通常来说是可以防御的，只是你会不知道在那个瞬间我要先防哪一边。它是可以防，对，你要防你变成你要防对的地方，可是你不知道哪一个地方是对的。对，它可以延迟，它可以像我刚才讲，它可以跳你的背，跳攻击，等于是中段嘛，然后又可以跳过来挖下段。因为能做到这件事情啊，是还有一个原因是，因为它有一颗球已经准备要在你旁边爆炸了，所以通常来讲，你比较没有办法在那个瞬间去贸然的攻击。对，卡恩目前我这样看起来真的是这一招是麻烦。甚至我还有看到，就是早一点的时间，还有看到他丢2颗球，然后他跳过去的时候爆炸第1颗，然后再跳回来再爆炸第2颗。这个球真的是很讨厌。
care to get up again. But I won't spend my whole life philosophizing. I just take what's mine and want it. Destiny be damned. You and I, the walls are free to run, ignoring all the signs. Jump their lines, crossing over, join together and fly.
晚安，晚安，早点休息。对啊，抢的卡恩真的是不好搞，特别难搞，因为他有太多掌握先机的东西。然后那个去 EWC 旅行的日期确定出来了，7月9号到7月13，9、10、11、12、13。目的地是利雅得，住4星级饭店，当地的交通 Uber 或类似的东西。然后 EWC 的体验有 VIP 礼宾频道，然后离子站，休息室使用权5天，灵印大道之旅5天全通票，然后后台参观跟老城区晚餐。上次赢的时候好像说6天，可是现在变成5天。然后下一步就是确认航班了。音乐太大声，真的假的？音乐太大声吗？可是我没有调啊，我再给它放小声一点。它是自己变大声的，这样可以吗？这样可以吗？没有啊，我直接那个，我直接传给你们看。
Featuring the biggest games, more players, and more ways to win.
我直接复制传给你们看。
On a global stage.
这个比较清楚。
With new and exciting daily tournaments, all at the press of a button. So whether you're a seasoned competitor or just starting, come for the challenge.
然后这个说可以带一个朋友，可以带一个朋友去，然后那个朋友的机票，然后那一些无为不为的费用也是全包。包含签证啊什么的都是帮我们用好的，我可以带一位朋友去。我现在正在询问看有谁要跟我去。但是我可能会带我妈啦，我看我妈要不要去。至少我妈从 我很小的时候就愿意让我打电动。带家人去会不会很扫兴？其实我妈不会啦，我妈知道我电动也打得不错。对啊，这个机会很难得。从小我妈在杂货店看我打电动，我现在长大了，有机会带她去打电动的最高殿堂，对不对？从我妈带我去杂货店打电动，到我带我妈去最高殿堂，这种感觉是不是还蛮好的？看我打还是把我揪回去？是看我打。我妈真的是从以前。他是不阻止我打电动的，然后他还会带我去。没有，我妈是很支持我打电动的哦。我们难道不是朋友吗？我们是好朋友，但是你上次没有相信我选比利大棒棒。可是我是观众，可是这样也蛮好的，不是吗？最高殿堂开始了。我妈知道我要去那边参旅游了。SWC qualification spot, so multiple things to play for. And again, because we're still in loser semis now, it is first to two. A little bit less wiggle room, and Yonwoo already coming out. 孝顺要趁早。
Yeah, SNK also, of course, graciously provided a big €1,000 hot bonus for every player reaching top 8. Yes. So as soon as you made it into this top 8, you are already in
1K? Damn,
the
let's
money,
go,
baby.
let's go. See some of that bread, you get paid for the work you're putting in.
我爸，
and you're putting in a lot of work.
我跟我爸
going for the hidden gear. That's going to be game 1 already.
没什么联络。
My bad.
我是单亲家庭。
Going to Yunwoo, and of course, this is still an incredibly precarious position to be in for Leffen. This is still first to 2. He does not have that much time to adapt to. Yunwoo sitting pretty right now.
ET 好像只有10分。
And you can already see Leffen being a bit more aggressive compared to the last game. You can see Yonwoo very much suffocating. There is the counter hit. Doesn't get much out of it though.
Leffen putting himself in the corner here. Yunwoo now looking to find another hit, but Leffen managing to fight his way out.
The counter hit again. Yonwoo keeping.
有个哥哥叫阿禅，那个阿禅是你的好朋友。等一下，人家在比赛，人家是很紧张的，你还在那边阿禅。哇，这个好反应。
My fireball is bigger than yours. Oh, but wake up DP. Nice jump in, but OP for Leffen, so not the most damage. Needs one more hit. There you go. There's the chip out. And Leffen putting a round on the board, slowly waking up a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. Leffen keeping it calm and collected there at the end, even in overheat. Now I can tell you, chat, we're overheating as we speak. It is hot in here, but we're
Hot
still keeping
AF.
things rolling.
And it's not because of Toast. Usually it's because of Toast, but this time it's not just him.
Go, Leffen looking for a hit here, of course. Going into the super early, just not quite getting Yunwoo out of SPG.
哇，这个升龙等得真好。
It sets up, alright. Shroud's not much of a factor right there. Every single time Hotaru does a fireball, it sounds like she sneezes. Hachoo! Yeah, there's a hachoo! I'm like, bless you, Hotaru. Please sneeze into a napkin next time. I don't want the boogers on screen. Are you kidding me?
Off the run though, that's gonna be a nice conversion here for Leffen. Not quite able to close things out right here. It's an overheat as well. And Hotaru is really good at pressing down on that guard bar. Yunwoo managing to close out yet another round. Now on set point here over Leffen.
That was highway robbery. Leffen was about to take that second round, but no. Alright, big fireball when we're going to the corner.
Goes for the empty low on the other side. Beautiful block and beautiful counter poke there from Yunwoo. Gonna be able to get Leffen out of SPG here. That is huge.
Yeah, no more of the full screen red blow. And Yunwoo again with the stagger pressure, so much damage. One more hit what Yunwoo needs to move forward and eliminate Leffen. Whoa, what a dash out the corner!
Yeah, this is going to be a big chunk of damage here for Leffen. Not going to be able to kill, but the next touch absolutely will. The double shots, I wonder, being set up. Throw tech coming out from Yunwoo, staying calm.
This is Leffen's tournament life on the line. He's not taking any risk. Needs to go in, though.
哇，这个后真漂亮。
Not enough.
Working on that last little chunk of life right here. Leffen
Overheat,
putting himself
though.
in overheat. And Yunwoo catches
最
him
多钱
trying
的
to
是
take to the air. And Yunwoo
SWC，
will
怎么
be
能
moving
谎
on
称 EWC 最大
2-0 over Leffen.
Leffen being eliminated by Yunwoo.
这个跟钱没有关系吧？
Oh, you can see Yunwoo. He knows he can keep sitting down because he's
He
moving
can
forward.
just keep getting comfy. And you guys, I hope
EWC
you guys
不
saw as well earlier,
是
the way Yunwoo is actually sitting down when playing. He's sitting on like
不
a
是
bucket,
世
and he
那
has
个
a chair.
电竞的
Can
世
we
界
get a
杯
camera
嘛？
on that, please?
打电动的最高
I want to
殿
show
堂
because
嘛。
that is the way he's playing. He's absolutely locked in. He's got the SWAT. He's got the heels on the floor. Ergonomics. Yeah.
Posted up. He is, you know how Store has like a little picture of his own face there?
Yeah.
Next to his stick
Yeah.
To prevent people from pocket watching. The tech from Yunwoo is even stronger, I feel. Putting the chair up on that's a pretty fun one. I hope you guys are going to be able to see that in a bit. And he's going to be moving up against Germany's very own Die right
Can
here.
I get the ice machine at Chan going, please?
There we go. They're revving up. They're getting ready for
对
the
啊
ice machine
，SWC 是
Ice machine
有丢钱，但
Ice
是
machine.
以电竞的最高
There
殿
you
堂
go. There
应
you go.
该
Of course, the
还是
homeboy Die we're going
EWC
into
吧。
losers final. So once again, first to 3 territory this time. Die first game very dominant versus Sizzy, but then the other 3 games it looked like Sizzy had his number, but that's what we know Sizzy for. Calculated, the calmness, not overextending, not taking any risk when he doesn't need to. But now it's the time for Die to show everyone that he has the adaptation. But first, he has to go through Yunwoo. Winner of this, of course, will move forward to grand final. Sizzy, it's so crazy to me that Sizzy has not been qualified for EWC.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows how fierce the competition is for this game. The hungry wolves are out, I can tell you that much.
And there's a bunch of them.
There is a bunch of them. It's really crazy to see how much international competition has been here, especially as the result of all these qualifier spots, right? Even over at Headstomper, we had an incredible international bracket with a bunch of Latin American players showing up as well. Of course, in the Dark Angel from Mexico taking the tournament in the
with
end.
Terry as well.
With
That was
Terry.
the most crazy part as well. Humble Terrence Bogard, but this
SWC 不是什么 SNK 的电竞杯还是什么，反正就是专属于 SNK 的，不是吗？可是 EWC 不是世界吗
I mean, again, if Shanghai plays the character, you know it's a safe bet.
All you need to know.
I think we touched on this yesterday as well, where people ask like, "Hey, what's the strongest region when it comes to SNK games?" And everyone just, the street that Shanghai lives on.
Yup.
SWC 的 S 是 SNK 的意思吧
Yeah, I just wanna remind people that back in KOF 15, Shanghai towards the end of the game's lifespan used to, or well, I mean, it's still going strong. Actually, it still has, or towards the end of the DLC season for the game. We actually had Shanghai pulling up to majors and doing triple random select
轮题出现了
and still winning the major.
That's
a
，you know what?
game
无论
That's
你
like
格斗
rude.
最高
That's
殿
just
堂
rude.
还是
And like
EVO
infinite
吧，但是
combinations,
现
like
在
50 times 49 times 48. That's the amount of combinations you have. But we also have a promotion going on. Tell him, Toast. What can you win here?
Yeah, you can secure
晚安晚安
yourself
早点休息
a full-on gaming PC from Mad Gaming Office here. You can actually go ahead and on social media post one of your favorite moments here from Hessen Crash, either one of the coolest things that went down in game or a beautiful fair play moment, a moment of sportsmanship, and you can tag Mad Gaming Office and 2BCU, 2B Community on Instagram, and until the 24th of June. So
EVO 原则上是专属于格斗游戏嘛，但是石油杯应该算是所有打电动的世界的
that you're situated here, or you can send your PC to somewhere in Germany in order to be eligible to win the sweepstakes.
我个人认为是层级有点不太一样。
Yeah. Actually, the Halibel won one as well with the.
Yeah. I saw him carrying it around.
I mean, luckily he is from Germany, so he won't have to like ship it, because that's like an absolute nightmare shipping a PC. Because you'll get there and like the GPU will be like in the power supply basement. Your CPU will be like in like the front fan.
Yeah.
Glass will be shattered, but luckily he doesn't really need to.
New ways to bend pins will be invented.
But not in a good way. Not in a good way. Let me tell you, not in a good way.
Definitely. But yeah, we're gonna have a really hype match coming up. Of course, in the meantime, we are still always switching out our PS5.
Yes.
We are making sure that there will be no more
difficulties.
Yesterday, you know, towards the top 16 and towards the tail end of the pool section, we of course had a few PS5 related issues and a few technical issues that we had to get through, but we're making sure that our players have the best experience possible. We keep swapping out the PS5.
I can see like 4 or 5 PS5s like
they're all lined
stage.
up.
Yeah.
we even have a different monitor. We've already switched out the monitor as well, just to make sure that our players get to
We are not taking any chances. Again, we don't want tech to be the deciding factor. We want the skill and the players to be the deciding factor.
我这边看到的是
EWC qualification and SWC qualification. Millions of dollars are on the line, and you don't want to lose to like a laggy monitor or overheating PS2. PS5, I'm sorry.
Definitely. I mean, Fatal Fury on the PS2. I mean, that would go kind of hard.
I played some KOF Maximum Impact back in the day.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I mean, I know that our boys here in Germany over at both Matt here and Insert Game, they love their KOF 11 on arcade cabinets. That is the #1 way to go.
They actually have it as well. So if you're at Hessen Crash here, you have not seen it yet. I mean, it's the last couple of hours of the tournament. We're coming to the end of the event, but they're still actually no, never mind. You know what? They already stashed them away. That is sad. I am so sorry for getting your hopes up. But there was an SNK cabinet who had like 4 games. I think it's Last Play 2, KOF 11. Garros, Mark of the Wolves, and another one I cannot quite remember. Maybe, I think it was a Samurai Showdown. Yeah. Goketsu, apparently. I don't know what that game is, but I'm so sorry. But Sinjo just told me. I think we're having a quick button check before we get into the next set. And by the way, shoutouts to all of our lovely sponsors. You can see them there at the bottom. Also, shoutouts to Lethal League Blaze and Team Reptile.
看到了，我这边看到了。5月14日本实体销量，4月21号到4月27号，1个礼拜，卖了5000多套。
First, we have some more sweaty matches coming up. We're gonna have Hotaru here from Yunbu versus Hokumaru from Dai. And we're gonna be getting into things here as soon as
1个礼拜卖5000多套，然后他被排在第6。
Having a chance in this losers finals once again. 3. Are we slapping away the kunais or the
开始了，开始了。
Hey, all right. First blood goes to Dai. Yeah.
And chat, we're going to tell you right now, this is going to be unfathomably biased commentary. Yes. We love our boy Dai.
If you want unbiased, you're at the wrong spot. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ice Machine mit Karamell.
Ice Machine in the chat. And we're going to stay hydrated with this one as well. Dai playing it slow right now. We were looking for a hit right here. Dai backing off, going for the backdash.
有这个挡得真好。
That's something that's always so incredible with Hokumaru. Gets grabbed out of the ref flow startup.
Yabu has Dino stuck in the corner. We wake up, we make sure the invincible option is there and respected.
Absolutely. Over it here for Yunwu. Gonna work towards that cooldown a bit with the super, of course, but still gonna be an overheat here for a while. Dai could absolutely
这要被打破防了。
Yeah, there you go. Should be able to finish it up. There you go. Doesn't even need to spend the bar. First round going to Dai. The crowd is loving every single second of it. Alright, finds another opening.
牺牲打
misses the super, but luckily
但是
no
云雾
punish.
没把握好。
Still found the stagger.
打中了。
Big knockdown here for Yunwu. Gets Dai out of SPG as well. Incredibly important, especially against Tomorrow. Has one of the best ref blows in the game.
Absolutely.
Incredibly hard to punish.
这个有点亏。
Rewarding and really good for his combo structure as well. So losing that SPG early definitely hurts for Dai here in this round.
Definitely does. Trying to bait out a reaction from Yunwu. Nice avoidance of the fireball. Ooh,
这个按着了。
hits. Yunwu still SPG. Blocks the super this time. There's a good opportunity here for Yunwu.
这个死了。
Yunwu should be able to kill here.
哎，没给。
Hold on.
这么节省的吗？
And once again, we saw this last time.
你节省你就危险了。
He will break your guard.
哦，但是没关系。
Finds him in the air with the counter hit. Very close set so far. First game already going down to around 3.
Yeah. Just earlier when you were still commentating with Cheetahs, I was actually checking in on how Dai was doing, and he said he's quite scared of this matchup. He definitely has a lot of respect for Yunwu and also for the Hotaru matchup. He thinks that it's one of his weaker ones, so definitely some nerve showing, and that's going to be Yunwu taking the first game.
Very strong showing from Yunwu so far. But the first round going to die. So let's hope it's not die hard, but it's live to die another day.
Absolutely. We are going to die another day, hopefully, and we're going to be extending this first hit into the corner. Once again, red flow on red flow balance just coming through.
哇，骗到一个截摔。
He baits out the throw with the neutral
重击在2下，气又多一气了。
Oh, what a little shimmy to walk himself out of the corner. This could be the momentum shift for Yunwu.
啊，这个可惜了。
It's all good, it's all good. Oh, what the anti-air?
And once again, it's so annoying when Tomorrow is just hovering in the air. There are so many different options he could go for.
牺牲打漂亮。
There you go.
Nice fatal. Wild punish, I should say, to get the counter hit and win a round here. Dai looking good.
Pretty there. Oh, that dive kick finding its mark.
哦，凹错
That's
边
the，wrong way,
可
brother.
惜
I
了
am。so sorry. Yeah. Reset as well, believe?
Tomorrow, unfortunately, drunk driving a little bit, and this is gonna hurt a lot right here. Maybe didn't
Nice
drink the
neutral
right
jump.
ninja elixir today.
There you go. With finds neutral jump die. Good damage. Yes, we are gonna spend the butter. Oh, again, the jumping button from Yunwu finding its mark again. We're going to around 3 again now here, Toast.
云雾要出人头地了吗？
Nice guard cancel red flow here
重
from Dai
击
to get us started. Yunwu, of
哎
course,
呀，
still
这个没
in
按好。
SPG, so Dai choosing to spend the 1 bar here to get him out of there early.
Absolutely.
Ah,
But not a
又来一
great
次。
live advantage. One more hits what he needs.
Out
The
了。
DP is blocked. And Dai putting a game on the board. We're all tied up. We're down to a 1-2 now, Toast.
Yeah. Had the reads all correct there at the end as well. Almost got a perfect there over Yunwu. The Dokumitenda, shout out to K-Dash getting the jump in here with the teleport.
All right. Seems like Dai has found some of his mojo back. Keep it going. Oh, swinging.
又是牺牲打。
Luckily, no big confirms for Yunwu.
哇，这个漂亮。
Oh, there you go.
Air, the pick up there as well after the dodge attack. Red flow on red flow, blowing him up right there. But
这个
what
超
a
亏。
nice anti-air from Yunwu.
这个带也跟我有点
We are sending the boy to space.
想法有点接近，
Exploratory,
会在人家面前用瞬间移动打一个措手不及，但是云雾有准备。
Dai looking for another hit.
Absolutely. Oh, almost
其
finds
实，
it.
在面前用瞬间移动是很危险的一件事情， 因为那个太慢
Oh my god, no! Confirm off of that, but what a read from Dai!
啊，挡错边，这个死了。
Pick up, and this is gonna hurt a lot. Yunwu gonna be able to spend all the resources
哎
here, and this
剩一
might do
滴
it. Not quite, unfortunately. Dai cannot afford to block.
哎呦，
anything
差一点点
here
被打到。
outside of just defenses.
Oh, hold on! Hold on! 10 seconds left!
10 seconds.
Oh,
被数点
the crouch A is gonna seal the deal for Yunwu. But that was still anybody's game. Dai needed only 1 hit. Oh.
又来
Go for the motion man, but it does not work.
云雾很防凹
Unfortunately, this is going to be a big punish. Going
油压推背，哎哎哎，
Can you cheat?
怎么会在关键的时刻
Become a master sommelier takes years.
啊？我要疯了！
Tough tests and just the right amount of obsession.
看一下角落，看一下角落，
One secret email from the elite world.
看角落，看角落，
Swirled, sniffed, and shattered.
怎么会在关键的时刻搞这个啊？
It's
看一下
time
角落，
to spill the truth. This is corked. Listen now, only on Audible.
The round. It is so
回来了，回来了。
incredibly close between these two. Young with a little bit of a resource advantage, but the red blow connects.
Yeah, Yunwu still in SVG, but not much to spare on that. Can't really afford to block anything or take any stray hits here. He wants to retain that SVG. Does not build the second bar, so no hidden gear here. But instead, Dai still finds himself in the corner.
There's going to be a lot of damage. Not enough when we run out the corner. Not quite enough. One more hit. He's alive. Yes, okay. Okay, this is where it starts.
Gets to level 1, Dokumi Tenda.
Hold on. Oh, again, meets him in the air. Yunwu's so tight with those air-to-air hits. Those
要换角色了吗？
close out the rounds.
要换角色了吗？比利
again hovering the Billy.
大棒棒吗？
Actually, there might be another surprise.
老鹰
Nah, stop that. Stop that. Don't do that.
真的假的啊
Don't do that.
No.
You're not for real. Wait, is he? Okay. You are not
假动
automatic,
作是
my
吗
friend.？Don't.
Yeah, shout out to Automatic. Oh man, don't
你
play
这个
with me
调
like
皮
that.
鬼！
He has told me that he might be thinking of the Marco.
晚上好，晚上好。
Told me as well he might have the Marco waiting.
好啦，别演了啦，再回去北斗玩啦，别演了啦。
But we're going to see.
He's thinking. He locks in the hook
就
Tumaru.
跟你说别演了。
2-1 now in favor of Yunwu.
The
Let's
crowd
go
is going
die.
wild.
Let's go die. The crowd behind their
被
hometown
弄到喷
hero.
火了。
So far, Yunwu has been looking solid as all hell.
Nice anti-air from Yunwu here though to get the first big hit. Dai not out of SPG just yet. Not a guard
Now he
defense.
is.
Yeah, Yunwu spending all that
哇，
red
这个
gauge there.
陷
Not
阱
gonna
插
be
盒
able to spend much
真的有点
more
厉
on
害，
this
云雾
combo,
真的
but
有点
still a
好，
lot
有点
of
强
damage
哎
off。of the wild punish right there.
A little bit in a sticky
金房
situation,
啊，他这里
stuck
没
in that corner, looking for his
戴
opening.
可
There
能
you
不
go,
太
we
会
spin
打
the bar.
双叶银，因为他有好几次那个
Spent the butter, but
那个反转重脚
pick
啊
up，there from Yunwu. Yunwu now on
反转重脚
standby.
其实是可以
And Yunwu's
用金房
so good at
去做雀
meeting
反的
Dai in。the air stuffing, the air stalls, the double
刚才看了
jumps.
好几次都没有
Dai
用。
looking just a little bit flustered. Finds the hit though. It's not over until it's over.
Absolutely.
Hold
啊
on.
喷到
That's
解
a
摔了
good。call out to get us started here. Baiting out the tech. Teching in this game is so incredibly risky, right? You are playing with your life every single time.
Oh my goodness. The heavy DP break.
指令头
By the command grab.
给
But
气
routing into level
还有
one
一次
right
机
here
会
gets the hard knockdown, gets to cool down that rev gauge a little bit.
Yunwu needs one more hit. He has a
啊
super
被
quick
跳
finds
路
the
了
jump in. You need to finish it. There you go. And just like that, the hometown hero has sadly been defeated. But Yunwu moving forward to grand finals on losers
云雾为什
side.
么一脸淡定啊？
Man,
他
as
感
much
觉
as
很
it
稳哎。
pains me to see Dai go, what an incredible performance there from Yunwu. And
Dai
still
Getting a
据
standing
说小
ovation.
田
Give it up one more
说
time
让
for your
他制
hometown
作
hero. He
群
gave his all
去做，
for Dai.
是他答应让 SNK 挖角
Did
他
as
回来
much
的条件
as
之
he
一。
could, but sadly it was just not enough to get into EWC. He got so close, closest yet.
Yeah.
For the people rallying behind their hero, giving him the support that he needs. He worked so incredibly hard, but sometimes
It is time
it is just not
for
your day.
the grand finals for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. On player one side, we have XYZZY.
On the second place side, we got Yunwu.
On player two side, we have
跟黑桃见面就不淡定。
Sizzy,
没有这就
XYZ,
没有这回事。
however you want to call the man, been so incredibly dominant with his Billy Kane, the OG Southtown Gazer. Man, I'm still a bit sad, you know. I can't hide it, man.
Chat, we're depressed on commentary here. It is tough, man. We're watching our boy go. It's little tear, little bit of tear.
But you cannot fault the man. He tried his absolute hardest. He is he's the best European.
云雾不用去北京，还是要啊，还是要啊。
So no fault of his own. Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Does he say, give me a little bit of space, man?
Oh, now he wants to move to the screen.
因为北京线下赛打也是有钱啊。
Want to sit in like right in front of the mark? Because if you look at the side, it gets a little bit harder.
双叶打比例很痛，对，没错。看云雾能不能成功的切入啦，能不能切入是一个重点。
I believe that. Of course, Shanghai as well.
Yeah. Little known player.
Yeah. You might have heard of him.
Might have heard of him.
Has won some SNK tournaments here and there.
Definitely.
Only has like 4 or 5 EVO trophies. Multiple games as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are slowly but surely working ourselves into the final
理论上双叶赢
not just
打比例真的是有点痛苦。
the entire tournament we had
如果铁球网的比例，他保持距离的能力有到的话，
We're not quite getting in there yet. We're not quite revving it up, but we are making sure that all the tech is working, that all our buttons
有波的话，其实你波跟棍子对撞，其实我个人认为是棍子吃香啊。
Germany, I'm honestly so happy to see, Hessen Crash for me is always like a German FGC family meeting. I've attended this tournament for pretty much as long as I've been really active in the FGC.
虽然可能会互击，但是因为攻击距离的关系，不可能从头到尾都是一直波，一直对波嘛。 比利还有大棒棒可以重手攻击。 这游戏波声效果并不好，因为可以空中防御，可以空中防御的话，波声其实也没有比较好。
Coming from the winner's side, Yon from the loser's side, so that means that he has to win 2 first to 3 sets.
开始了。
Sizzy only needs to win 1. Let's see how it goes.
Yep. Already seeing the Korean support here for Sizzy in the chat. You'll love to see it. And huge shout out to the Korean scene, of course. But
hello.
All the fans of the Chinese players have also been showing up. It's been really
They're rallying in the chat.
They're rallying right now.
Wake up DP from not just that's a wrong name on screen. Can we please change that to Youngwoo? I also want to see Dai.
你看那个比利他铁球网都不接近，他虽然把他打在角落了，可是他知道一件事情，就是不能被双叶影贴脸。 他一直保持距离，你有没有看到？哇，金防取消，这漂亮！
My God, Sizzy, calm down.
Locked in already.
大棒棒
out of his mind the entire tournament already.
Already, Sizzy starting up swinging. Oh my days.
你看棍子跟他波对撞，并不吃香啊。开龟了。你看这样并不吃香啊。比利是比较占优势的，对撞就是这样嘛。
He just ate 3 fireballs and just didn't care.
他完全保持在比利最强的距离。
Oh my God!
云雾受不了了。
What were you trying to do there, Youngwoo? The DP from all the way from downtown. Sizzy not having none of it, taking the first game. Still.
我这样预测的还算准吧？
Oh wow! Punish.
哎呀，失误。
Hold on. Nice.
切进去了。
Words right out my mouth there, Jay, but Youngwoo keeping the pressure up right now. XYZZ looking to keep it out, but
这个铁球网没把握好。
right now. It's incredibly different from last round. Right now, we're gonna be cashing out all the way hard knocked down. Also, no, Billy did not get buffed. people just got better. It genuinely
He also
is
just
how it
did
is.
not get nerfed.
Yeah, he did not get nerfed.
That's why he got
people
buffed. That's how it
got
works nowadays.
Yeah.
If you do not get nerfed, you actually got buffed. But Yonwoo,
哦
perfect，round,
哎呀，吓死
showing
了！
some signs of life.
好险比利的
Just or if you
前前
try,
够
he
快
was，trying something different. But we're going to the air. Yahoo!
继续后退。
Special real
Bro, is
quick.
that Super Mario? Is that Super
后退
Mario
了
right next to me? We're doing some backwards long jumps.
你看又后退了，不给你贴
Oh my god,
脸
that，perfect spacing
云雾
for
可
that
能会遇到
5C.
很
Sizzy
很
representing
麻
it
烦
but
的
so well all the way from 3/4 screen. And he's going to be able to finish
很
out
麻
the
烦的
round.
困境了。
There you go. Optimization station.
Absolutely.
Again, meets him in the air. Something that Yon was so strong, but now Sizzy
凹
shows
中
as
了，
well. But there's the wake up DP.
还是不贴脸。
Yeah, he's been really good at just using these RCs and using these cancels to just contest the space. And Hotaru, you know, what she does to have some decent approach.
大棒棒，
she does have her
超级
IQ
大
as
棒
well.
棒。
It's really, really tough to get in on Billy. Even her, you know, effective, you know, kind of.
哇，这个
fireball
瞬间移
night
动
rush
真的太
she
强了
has naturally just having her, by virtue of having
啊，
my
这个被拉回来，这
To
死
be able
了。
to kill off of this, he has the super bar. There you go. There you go. And that's already 2-0 for Sizzy here, Toast. We're seeing more domination.
Absolutely, Sizzy. I mean, if he can beat Dai and winner's side, he can beat anyone. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? You might be right. You might be
Yeah.
right. That might be the bracket demon, but so far Sizzy looking in full control of the set. Yeah.
哇，这个跑得真漂亮。
Fantastic. And
他
once
一
again,
跳就
always
浅浅了，
optimizing
这真的厉害。
as well. That's something that Sizzy has been incredibly consistent with the
铁球网出人头地了吗？
tournament.
Yeah, you're right, and it's like death by 1,000 cuts at that point. If you find the light confirms, they start to add up, and you can see as well, Yonwoo already in the yellow. Activates as well. One more hit's what's needed.
哇，这个聪明，
Whipping out the rev flow,
直接
no
用
respect
重
given.
击
Do
要
another
收
one. Do
收
another
尾
one.
哦。
你看这
my
这
days,
对
and now Sizzy
波
on
对撞
set point.
双影没办法那个。
Looking
如
incredibly
果云雾
dominant.
再没办法切
Looking
进
at
去的
both
话，
an
就
EWC
危
and
险了。
SWC spot right here for the take, but Yonwoo not out of it yet, showing signs of life.
Absolutely. So why is Billy so rude? Just going
啊，被插合了。
True Southtown gazer indeed.
Absolutely. Nice. Yonwoo still in SPG. Sizzy no longer having access to the
Wow.
rebel. He jumps over casually. Yeah.
No
云雾看起来有点着急
But
了
again, XYZ has
按着那个
controlled
盾
the
牌
pace of
没
this game
放
the entire time. Just never felt like he's not controlling the approach from Yunwoo. Just really struggling to get something started here. That's a dive kick though. That is what we need.
Yeah, I've not seen Sizzy not being in control of the screen. Oh, the dash into the low B. Jump
It's
in.
one more good hit here. It's gonna build the bar. So any hit now is pretty much gonna do
啊，这个失误
Oh,
了，
the
这
low.
可惜。
That's not gonna be enough. One more hit here, Toast. Sizzy can take it.
You can absolutely take it.
拉回来
Use the
哇
defense.
漂亮
Nice guard cancel.
解套解的
Hold on,
解的
hold
好，
on.
但是有效吗？
Can't really expend anything, even if he
That's
does.
true.
哎
Sizzy
哇
in
这个
good
跑过去升龙
position. He's looking
有
at the
想
throw.
法
Is it enough? Hold
但
on.
是还是
Not
被
quite.
抓了，
One more hit. Can he find it?
紧张了。
Chip is a factor. The ref guard. And there it is. Sizzy with a clean
大棒棒太
3-0
强啦
is your Hessen Crash 22 Faded Fury City of the Wolves champion, stamping his ticket to both EWC and SWC. Make some noise for
EWC
Falcon Zone.
and SWC.
Korea on top right now, and all the Korean fans are popping off in the chat. You love to see it. The crowd is going wild for Sizzy, and what a performance indeed. What a clean grand final.
If that's the Sizzy we're going to see at EWC, if I was
Yeah.
Shanghai, I would just be a little
I'd
bit
be scared.
Just a little bit.
I would be scared.
Just a little bit though, so not too much because I'm still Shanghai. But the Sizzy we saw here
You wish,
today,
you wish.
yeah, the Sizzy we saw here today is a champion.
终对啊，
Xiang.
终于出人头地了
If。he keeps playing like that, everyone at
最后一
EWC
刻
should be shaking.
最后一刻，最终
Dominant display, only dropping 1 or 2 games during the entirety.
还是
of
得是
top
铁
8.
球网拿走
Of
了。
course, we got a lovely prize given ceremony where we're gathering the people on stage. Because of course we have some beautiful trophies along with some beautiful prizes to hand out. So just checking with production. I think we're about ready. Yeah. So if we can throw it over to the stage.
对啊，其实这个对局，说实话，本来就是比利有优势。
I want all of the top 8 to be here on the stage right now, if that would be possible. Please come on stage.
On the stage
Leffen, Abu Omar, Sizzy, Yunwoo, Zian, K-Top, E.T, and don't forget, Die!
So if you can get the camera on the stage, please, so the crowd at home can see it as well. That would be possible. That would be grand.
Yeah. Otherwise, you guys are just.
但说实话，比利除了没有升龙凹招这种东西之外啊，我个人是认为他在其他方面的性能是最顶尖的。除了他没有凹招之外啦，就是包含我的攻击的范围也好，我的帧数也好，然后连段的回收，它都是很顶尖的。那个上回臂，真的是很强，因为它的攻击范围很大。它的攻击范围是真的很大，然后包含比利的66，然后下轻脚、轻拳，这个东西都是远超其他角色的。对，他的 dash 是很强的，又快，然后又很远。尤其是他的66重脚啊，或者是66下轻脚啊，这个东西因为那个他往前跳的格数太多了，然后他还没跳完的时候，他因为可以取消嘛，所以变成说他跳到他的人物会很像跳到你面前瞬间移动这样。鸟人是什么都没有。
Third 7th place we got K-Top and Zian for the
98叶克是草的奈路，很像，没错，很有那种感觉。E.T 什么东西掉了啊？衣服。
On the 5th place we got Abu Omar. On the 4th place, Leffen, who is not found.
88大侠出现了。
And on the 3rd place, the top 3.
88大侠做坏了。
Make some noise for the Ice Machine Die!
铁球王双票有什么感触？其实也没什么特别的感触啊，因为他确实是很强啊。他从这个游戏出来到现在。他一直在专精比例。我看他从来没有换过角色。我不玩双叶影有一个很大的原因，就是因为我被铁球王弄到我不想玩双叶影。因为完全摸不到它，就会有点像刚才云雾那个情况，摸不太到它。
Give it up for the whole top 8 again.
还有一个杯子，不是杯子啊，一个这个叫什么壶？水壶。
All right. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
With that, we have reached the end of not just the tournament, not just the stream, but the end of Hessen Crash 2025. I hope that you guys have had a wonderful time watching in the chat wherever you are in the world right now. And this has been such a wonderful
强欲之虎，对，没
tournament
错。
with incredible competition. It was great to see all of these international players. It was great to see some gremlin plushie right behind me. And Jay, it has been a pleasure, my man.
Mr. Brother Toast, it's been an honor sharing the mic with you. It's been an honor having you in chat. Shout out to Sunset, one of the TOs running the tournament. Thank you everyone for watching. If you weren't here this year, make sure you get your tickets in for next year. Shout outs to everyone behind the scene. Shout out to everyone from 2BCU. And most important, shout outs to Sinju. And shout out to y'all watching. We will see you next year. Goodbye.
Goodbye. 收工啦，收工啦。收工了，收工了。1000至少，ET 机票没亏。他的机票一定是战队出的啊。对啊 ，ET 是有人报路费的，所以比较无所谓。但是相对的压力就会比较大，因为如果你站在 ET 的角度啊，他背后有人一直出钱让你去打，然后你一直打不好的时候，你的压力就会越来越大。但是至少 ET 有帮战队拿了一些分数，然后也有拿到 EWC 的票，所以暂时应该是没什么问题。要你当院长翻译区张利亚的机票还太少。收工啦，收工啦！对啊，有机票很好了，真的很好了。像我想要都没有。云雾比较干。云雾是真的很干啊，好不容易打到这个阶段了，因为院长没去打，因为88大侠没赞助，因为88大侠没有赞助。所以我就没有去打，你比较便宜。安迪成为最大赢家，大家等安迪。哦，对，说到这个，安迪出来的时候啊，那个练习模式也会做一些优化哦。24号才出啦，现在是23号，明天是明天。 啊，他的时间比较快。安迪的特色，这次安迪的特色真的是我觉得蛮特别的，他还有瞬间移动，可以顺到人家后面，跟阿三一样。安迪有点像阿三加茜咪加好鬼。哦，安迪在二郎本身就会瞬间移动，是不是？我真的不知道，因为我是这一代我才了解二郎这种东西的。哦，是好鬼学的啊，好鬼学安迪啊，难怪想说他们的东西怎么那么接近啊？因为可以跳起来空插啊，还是什么发波之类的。原来是安迪先的啊！好啦，收工了，感谢，大家也早点休息吧，晚安，收工啦，拜拜。知道火。